That'd be a COVID screener.
Hey, you out there. You want some culturally concise commentary? You want some co-hosts who actually are authentic and real? You can tell that they actually have some type of chemistry going on?
Fuck that.
You hate cloud chasing?
It's Black
Love
History
it.
Month.
That's cool. I actually got something in mind for you.
You can keep
So keep
it.
listening.
Nah, I'm good.
You'll find out.
This is Touchdowns and Tangents, your weekly spot for NFL takes, culturally concise,
This show ain't been on in
tangent,
3 weeks.
and context for the culture.
I want to point out,
Yeah.
I was ready to go last week.
Yes, I just did a parody of my own ad. Fuck off. That's what this podcast is like.
I don't know what's
A
darker.
parody within a parody within a parody.
I don't know what's darker, your intro just now or the reason why we didn't go on last week.
Or the fact that nobody's talked about Ant-Man.
First off,
And
I
Ant-Man?
already saw the spoilers and I still want to see that shit. I
No,
wanna see-
but I mean, like, all the reviews
Yes, they
are about
They're
fucking
good.
are good, but they just say nothing about Ant-Man. Like, they're about
Himself?
the fucking supporting cast.
Kang
they're
is
about
the
the fucking
fucking-
antagonists. But
Kang
like
is the
Paul
intro.
Rudd, Ant-Man, like, there's not even in the review.
'Cause
Like,
that's how they treat him in the comics.
like, dog, that's funny.
I mean, that
funny to me.
motherfucker's immortal, bro. Paul Rudd has been looking young as fuck and he's like 50.
I'd rather just spend $230 on Super Mario World VIP tickets
I mean, but you can't
than
fit on the roller
$100
coaster.
to go to.
You can't. Like they did a study, like
That's
the
wrong,
average male,
That's
the
wrong, bro.
average adult male cannot fit on that ride
That's wrong.
because of shit. That the story came out today. Get mad at LA Times. Fuck,
That's wrong, man.
lose weight or fucking just accept you're not gonna fit on that little ass ride, even though it's really cool.
That's wrong, man. My feelings are. If I don't fit, you definitely don't fit.
I know I don't fit. That's why I didn't ask to go.
Bro, that's one of my biggest fears. Going on a roller coaster and not fitting.
Once I hit 330, I was like, nah, buddy.
Didn't have it installed.
Yeah, they have like special cars. Like,
Dude, I don't want to do that.
they usually have a special car. They're like, oh yeah, wait for the next one. Next one got the extra,
The XL.
the XL belt.
Here's the thing. Once I get too fat to where I need a seatbelt extender on an airplane, that's what I know is the problem. Thankfully, I can still fit on a regular airplane with the seatbelt.
Or when you get on a roller coaster and take two people to put your lap belt down.
When and they gotta grunt extra hard.
One dude standing on it. The other
One-
one spotting him.
One person puts his hand on their shoulder, like, "Hey, just contort your body this way real quick and suck in your stomach on this side." Clank. Like, hey, dog. At that point, just take me to the strip club. I'll just get some wings and like cry in a back room somewhere. But for real though, they did a
Amusement park
study.
should have strip clubs.
Bro, there should be a strip club that's a theme park.
When you think about it, amusement parks are really just strip clubs for children. It's the same concept.
Chuck E. Cheese is
You
strip
spend
club
a
for
lot of
children.
money, you get service.
This is
Just
brilliant.
fucking fantasy everywhere. Like,
Reddit could never.
crazy. When
You get
think about
FOMO if you're not there.
it. Crazy.
But no, let's think about it. Like, Chuck E. Cheese is really like the original strip club for kids. You get a live performance from dancers.
What has more riz, strip clubs or amusement parks?
Okay, you're using Riz in the wrong context. You just learned the word off the air, and you just stop fucking saying it,
I only said it once.
and you used
But
it
I'm just
wrong.
saying, I'm just saying.
If this was a journalism test, you failed.
What has more riz with a 23-year-old MILF taking her and her kid to
There's
amusement
nothing as a
park?
23-year-old MILF.
Taking
She's
her
a 23-year-old
and her
hot.
kid to an amusement park, or taking her and her best friend to the strip club
You know what a 23-year-old MILF
and
is?
having a menage a trois.
Okay, I'll break this down for you. We got time. You know what a 23-year-old MILF
We
is?
really don't have time. There's
We
a
do.
lot of
A
shit to talk about
23-year-old
this
MILF,
week.
consider this my rant. So a 23-year-old MILF is just a baby mom. Because guess what? Everybody wants to fuck a 23-year-old. So you don't get MILF points. You're just young with a kid. We'll overlook that. You get you're the first one, you get a pass. It's a mulligan. That's why you can't be a MILF under 30. That makes no fucking sense. The sweet spot.
that doesn't
The sweet
make
spot
sense.
for a MILF is 30.
That does make sense, because guess
It's like
what?
32 to 40.
There are mothers in this country that are as young as 15 years old, 14 years old.
And that they don't qualify as MILF. That's
And
just a
mother
sad
isn't
situation.
an age thing. It's a
You
fucking
develop into
role.
But a MILF is a sexualized term created by men. So if you want to get to the patriarchal fucked up part about it, we can jump to that.
You become a mom as soon as the fucking embryo's inside of you. So
technically, you're already. Technically, you're a mom in waiting.
So who are you?
Because when you're born, you're already born with enough eggs that you're gonna have for the rest of your life.
So who are you to say that someone is not a MILF?
Because
if
a
someone
MILF
wants
was
to
not
define as
the
a
term
MILF.
MILF was not created by women. So therefore, it's a sexist fucking term anyway. So if you're gonna fucking double down, be honest. Don't be a little bitch about it.
Be ageist too.
No. That's not being ageist.
Yeah,
but you can't be under 30 and be a MILF.
Ageist.
You cannot be a MILF.
You're literally making
you're a mother with a child.
You're literally making an age rule.
You're a mother with a child. Now, once you get a little bit older,
discriminating against
and you wake up with a sore kneecap, then you're a MILF. You got to earn the title of MILF.
Bro, you're gonna wake up with a sore kneecap with some of these 23-year-old things with a kid that you can't even keep up with. That got as much energy as your nephew. Come and bust your kneecap on a bus. Hey, this motherfucker said I ain't a MILF. Oh, what he said? Yeah, he said we gotta wait till we're 30 to be MILF, and you just gonna get jumped by. You're gonna get jumped by like 7 25-year-olds waiting to get their wig, bro.
You know what I'm gonna say? Hey, I got an extra bottle of milk.
You gonna say, "Can I get some cheese?" You gonna be like,
"No, that's
can you give me a sandwich? Can you give me a sandwich at the Ralph's Deli?"
See, that's the thing about me. I don't need somebody to make me a sandwich. I make my own goddamn sandwich.
That's why you go to the Ralph's
I'm gonna just be like, hey, my nephew grew out of his baby clothes and your kid's small.
Can you give me a 7-layer socks? Can you give me a 7-layer dip platter?
I would just. No. See,
I'll get your bus fare. I'll get your bus fare.
You're using wick the wrong way.
I'll get your bus fare. You just give me one of those 7-layer dip plates.
You got to use big shit for wick. You got to have like a fucking ice cream party with hookers, and she used her wick to get the ice cream. You got to go big.
But yeah, anyways, we haven't even intro. But yeah, this is Touchdowns and Tangents, the Thursday night spot for NFL tapes, topical tangents. I'm PD Camarillo. He's Kenneth Berry. We got Lucas on the line from the DMV.
See, that's the thing, though.
We got Nikki somewhere fucking around on her phone.
Virginia is actually bigger than both DC and Maryland. But as I learned from Maryland offensive lineman Spencer Anderson, Virginia don't really fuck with the DMV, the D or the M like that. They're just a big ass racist commonwealth. Virginia Beach might.
Yeah, that's true. We don't care about Virginia Beach. They're too far away.
Yeah, but Prince George's County. Holy shit!
All right.
That's where you need to be going. You need to be going MILF hunting in PG County, bro. Like if you you got to decide if you want a MILF, you got to decide what age and what kind of MILF, because it's MILF is too broad of an umbrella.
I didn't even know they were MILFs. Okay, they're both 25, right?
And they're not MILFs.
So then they were like, "Oh, I have no."
Don't snitch on yourself on the pod, bro.
Yeah, don't snitch if you got. I mean, that's how you gonna fuck your riz up in the game, especially if they don't want to be known publicly. But if they're okay with it,
I don't want MILFs, bro. That's the thing.
See, what you need to stop publicly saying that, because you're running off like 40-year-old women who wouldn't mind like running down on a young man such as yourself and possibly getting you a future job.
Yeah,
all I'm saying is like,
though, man.
I mean, you can't publicly say everything you don't want as a young man in your 20s, because you just come off like an incel if you're not careful. So just like talk about the things you do want. Speak that into nature. Like I make the joke.
Don't listen to this motherfucker.
I made the joke about wanting strippers and cocaine for years, and 1 year I got one of those things.
I heard this dude for like 5 years talk about how he don't like.
Oh, you want to talk about twins, Pete?
He don't like skinny women. He don't like women who don't cook.
I never said that.
He don't like women that don't have feelings. He don't like women that
I don't want a woman with no
that
feelings.
will beat his mom in a track meet.
My mom can't even run no fucking more. Those are all lies.
I did that last one on.
My mom gonna fuck you up. She's fast enough to chase you down. You know that, right? If she stops smoking cigarettes for a week, she's a problem. She'll like be on you, like she's on you in those first 10 yards. Her 10-yard split is scary.
Her lungs just get cleared of all the tobacco. She could just run.
I've been having her drinking tea for like the past 4 years. Her lungs really ain't that fucked up. Like she just don't stretch. She don't like working out. Like she's one of those. She's in her prime. She was like, I fucking hated the weight room. I was like, so God just gave you a ability and you just fucking showed up. She was like, yeah. but I worked really hard to like maintain it. But I was like, but you didn't lift no weights. She's like, I didn't have to.
This is why we need a woman in the room. But yeah,
I'm just mad at people who don't have to fucking lift weights.
Perspective.
Y'all get on my nerves. You not weightlifting motherfuckers.
We got a lot of shit to talk about since we kind of took a quasi Pro Bowl bye the past 2 weeks. But yeah, we did technically publish, so make sure you check those out. We got full Collegiate Bowl coverage from
Senior
Pasadena.
Bowl. Yep.
From Las Vegas.
Shrine Bowl.
From Mobile.
Senior Bowl.
All around the country. We interviewed a total of at least
60.
80 prospects.
Yeah, because I got like 30.
You got like 30 at the Shrine.
I got 35
like
at the Shrine.
25 at NFLPA, and I got like another 20 at the.
We got at least 40 at NFLPA because I got like 15 or 16, and I know y'all got like 20, damn near 30 by yourselves.
Too bad I didn't know where the fucking press conference was.
I told you, bro. I told you.
Nobody knew where it was.
Nobody knows where the fucking press conference is in Mobile, Alabama. In South Alabama. Oh, my God.
The security don't know shit.
They don't know shit.
They wouldn't let us walk through any of the fucking doors.
They don't let you go down there even with the pass.
I was wearing a suit and I was wearing a pass and people were asking me like, yo, can they go down? I'm like, bro, I don't work here.
They don't even let you get on.
My pass says media.
And if you don't get on the field fast enough, they don't let you on the field.
Yeah, they don't let you on the field. But some people snuck onto the field.
But you're allowed on the field after the game.
You're not, though. You weren't this year.
Yeah, see, they did that with the Shrine Bowl, too. I wasn't even supposed to be in the press box, technically. They had another spot for us. And I'm like, I took a picture. I was like, nobody's here in the top row. So you just gave the scouts one whole wing. Why are scouts getting a whole wing of a fucking press box? Last time I checked, they should be out in the stands with everybody else. No, they're in the press box taking up all the seats, though. That a bitch. I was like, dog, I've been here all week. I've talked to more athletes than these scouts have, and I know it. I talked to at least 35, bro, and all of them I talked to, I'd say about 28 of them are definitely getting drafted, for sure. Like, big steppers. Zay Flowers is going to be a first-round pick. You can just book that now.
All right, anyways, I only brought that up because
Boston College, Florida boy.
People can listen to it on Touchdowns and Tangents Acre, or there's a
Touchdowns and Tangents Overtime.
There's Touchdowns and Tangents Overtime
on Anchor,
and then there's previews played on the last 2 weeks. So make sure you check those out. With that, big ass event happened since the last time we were here. The fucking Super Bowl.
Did it?
Eagles, Chiefs. Yes. It was both the narrative that everybody wanted, the black QBs, the best two teams, the AFC and the NFC, the team taking on one of the greatest head coaches of the generation, taking on his former team. Lots of storylines, lots of hype, high-scoring game, and somehow to me it still kind of felt underwhelming.
Insane amount of painkillers. Like, the amount of drugs Patrick Mahomes was on. I know when he came down, he had to drink so much beer. He had to have drank so much beer.
Epidural, bro.
Bro, they probably
felt like his pop shoulder. His whole body felt like his pop shoulder.
No, his pop's fingers, because you know MLB players got fucked up fingers. Oh, man. Especially if they were shagging.
That shit was funny before the game. They're like, what you smoking? They're like, a Philly blunt. Like, I'm smoking a Philly blunt.
I packed a Philly. That's a black man right there.
They put like a cheesesteak in there? How does that Philly blunt?
He seasoned it with cheese. He probably got a vaporizer.
You said last week he was smoking on the Bengals pack. This week it was a Philly blunt.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a black man right there. He smoked Marlboros in his heyday. Philly, like I can't prove it.
Marlboros and banging white chicks and playing for the Rangers.
I can't.
Like a hell of a time of era.
Hell of a time. I can't prove it, but I know that man owns an 8-ball jacket.
But yeah, man, what did you think, Lucas, of the Super Bowl?
I'm just glad the Eagles lost. That's all.
I know he was rocking his fucking Chiefs Punisher shirt, wherever the fuck you got that from.
Don't come to LA with that shit.
I got it online, bro. I didn't even know it was a Chiefs hoodie. I just liked it because of the skull. I thought it looked sick. And then I saw the KC on it, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, I'll just show it to the podcast boys. They'll be very happy to see it.
Whatever. I wear a fucking Dolphins fucking shirt when you're here just to piss you off. Oh yeah, I just like teal and orange.
Yeah.
I just thought it was cool. I don't know.
I didn't to see it, man.
I thought it was fucking Shamu. I didn't know it was a dolphin. My bad.
I'm gonna just wear a free OJ shirt out in fucking on the west side,
Okay.
just because I feel like it.
Okay.
Because it's Black History Month, free OJ.
No, there's plenty of people that wear that shit on regular.
Yeah.
I saw some dude in Mobile wearing OJ, fresh ass OJ Hall of Fame jersey.
Low key though, they be having all the good retro gear out there. It's like a third world country, but in America. They get the winner shit and the loser shit reasonably priced. But, you know, it's just Zaxby's is mid.
Well, what'd you think of the Super Bowl, Kenny?
A great game that was rudely interrupted by a shitty call. That you have to let that play out. You don't throw that flag. I was at the Shrine Bowl in Vegas, and I was literally talking to a Falcons assistant coach, and he was like, "You're spot on." I was like, "That's not holding." He's like, "Huh?"
Drop the name?
No, I'm not gonna say his name. But it was a Falcons assistant coach. He was
not?
like,
"You coward."
I never asked his name just because like it was one of those bang bang plays, and I caught it, and he caught it, and we had a genuine football moment. Sometimes you just let shit be natural, like you when it comes to MILFs. Like you just let shit be natural. Like just say you don't want to be a babysitter on all your dating apps.
Find me, I guess.
Nah, you have an energy. You have an energy.
I just say what I don't want, and then what I don't want is it automatically gets attracts just the opposite. So yeah,
you want it, you just don't.
Right.
Anyways,
we'll get to that later. Bottom line is, when I talked to the assistant coach, he was like, "See, here's the thing. DBs can grab you all day. They just can't."
Yeah.
We violently reroute you, take you completely off your route. I could grab you and run downfield with you all day. It's just hand fighting. But once I direct you off your route and it's obvious,
I don't know if you could do that. You know,
I mean, you can't either. I would go to say if we ran, I might be a little bit faster than you, but whatever.
Okay.
Definitely give you some Reggie's, Lucas.
I feel like Pete would route you. Pete would just hit you in the chest and
route you.
He would pull a Justin Shorter on you, which was fucked up. Justin Shorter looks like DK Metcalf in pads, but not as fast, but still fast as shit. Yeah. And he went to Penn State, and he hates White Castle.
Kenny took a trip to Camarillo Island at the Black Friday.
Fucking
Black Friday at the Dignity Health.
Where did this? Bro, I beat the shit out of you. I won.
San Diego.
Your brother overthrew me. Bro, your brother underthrew me like a motherfucker. I had you beat by 5 yards. I had you beat by 5 steps.
You down and I got one.
You know you didn't.
And I got
your
one.
siblings were all there. That's the day we found out you weren't really from the Valley. You're from fucking Sacramento. That's the day you're like, oh, Pete's not even from there. He's lying.
I told you I was from Sacramento.
No, you didn't. You're lying.
I literally told you.
You're lying.
I told you many times I was born in Sacramento, and you were like, what the fuck?
Lie. That's a goddamn lie.
I lived in Sacramento. I lived in Blythe. I lived in El Centro. I lived in Centro again. You didn't even mention Blythe.
You purposely didn't mention Blythe.
I lived in Blythe.
You didn't mention it, though.
I've told you this plenty of times.
Nah.
I even mentioned it when Mancini was driving to Boston and he drove through Blythe.
That don't count.
And when
I already knew.
Sarah drove through Blythe, I was
that
like,
don't count.
Blythe.
I already knew. I'm saying see Sundays. You never mentioned Blythe.
Okay, because Blythe is a fucking talking point.
I mean, Todd Blythe was a receiver at Iowa State. White dude, war number 1.
Anyways.
So yeah, when I was starting all the NCAA trivia, you didn't mention, oh yeah, I actually am from all those cities. You didn't mention that shit. You know you didn't.
I told you before. I even told you about the fucking black dude who was a millionaire who was homeless and they kept throwing him in jail and he would just get out because he was a millionaire. He just didn't want to live at his house.
I don't remember that. You got to specify.
I told you that story before.
Bro, I know I'm losing my memory, but you didn't fucking tell me.
I literally told you that story. I've told you that story like at least twice.
Did you tell me that story when we were drunk?
No, I've told you on the podcast.
Well, I'm gonna need refresher details because that sounds like a funny ass.
Anyways,
story.
bro, we got a lot of shit to talk about.
Yeah, when it comes, relax, okay, relax, calm down.
Well, you've been in the middle of talking about what this dude told you for like 7 minutes already.
No, I'm already off that. I was just saying.
Are you? I still don't even know what he told you.
I said it.
Oh,
I said
they can hold you.
They can hold you downfield all day long, but
so
you can't
that was
redirect.
The point?
Yeah, because it's.
Oh my God, bro! Anybody could have told you that.
You interrupted me.
Anybody could have told you that, bro.
You kept interrupting
Max
me.
could have told you that. Like,
Man.
obviously, any casual sports fan, I thought he was going to tell you something fucking insightful.
No, but I'm saying he kind of did. But he was like, the ref. That's why the ref pulled the whistle. He didn't pull the whistle. He put the flag back in his pocket in practice because he was like, they're technically not supposed to call that. But that play literally happens every down. It's like,
thank you for that fucking insight, Tony Romo.
You're welcome. You're welcome, friend. Bottom line is,
Greg Olsen. Jesus.
The Eagles' defense is to blame for why they lost. Hey, fuck you. Greg Olsen is an OG and a Hall of Famer. Don't you ever get disrespectful.
I don't need to get disrespectful. That man just took a 70% pay cut.
That's disrespectful.
He really did.
For a dude who hasn't even broadcasted a game yet, fuck Tom Brady.
He's all in, bro.
Well, Romo pretty much got fired for him. Drew Brees pretty much got fired for him.
Drew Brees sucked. That's why he got fired. They just didn't want him back. Like, please don't come back. He's terrible.
We'll buy you out. Crazy. We'll give you the Westbrook.
And I can't talk about any more NFL personalities. All right. Shout out to the playmaker, though.
The other headlines of the Super Bowl, Rihanna halftime show. Some people in our circle thought that it was overwhelming.
Got real disrespectful. Almost got punched in the face.
I won't say any names.
In the group chat.
I loved it. She played all her hits.
She didn't play all her hits.
She had some choreography. She had the fucking floating stage Kanye shit going. I mean,
she's clearly like 4 months pregnant.
Minus all the Illuminati vibes, it was pretty cool.
This wasn't that Grammy shit was definitely Illuminati vibes.
That shit was Illuminati. She was in all in red, bro. She was in red the whole time, rubbing her stomach.
I said Grammys.
I'm talking about Rihanna.
But I was talking about Grammys.
I didn't see the
Sam
Grammy
Smith
shit.
also wore all red and did that whole fucking performance. Yeah, that was some demonic. He literally.
How the fuck are you watching Sam Smith, bro?
I wasn't.
I would have turned the channel.
I was literally on YouTube.
If I saw it on Reels, I would keep going.
No, I was on YouTube and then the ad said Grammy performance. I was like, what the fuck is this?
You got a weird ass algorithm, bro.
No, the Grammys.
We already proved it with that screenshot that you sent, bro. You got a weird ass algorithm.
No, that wasn't my algorithm.
You got an algorithm of like hood shit and corny shit that you like low key watch, but that you don't talk about.
And professional shit.
Algorithm.
He got an algorithm.
Wait, no, what did you just say?
He got an algorithm.
You said algorithm. Pete can't say words.
Bro.
First off, I was tongue tied. I said algorithm. Pete literally just said algorithm. Pete just said algorithm. We're just gonna let that go by? No, fuck that. It's Black History Month.
Shit, dude.
But yeah, mostly, I think her set list could have been better. I think if you know you pregnant as fuck, you probably should have had some features. I'm glad her best song was "Bitch," but I'm glad she started with
That's
"Bitch."
the
Better Have My
weakest
Money.
song.
No, it's not.
That's the weakest fucking song,
You're
bro.
on fucking drugs.
That's literally the weakest song, bro. Strippers don't even like that song.
Strippers love that song.
They don't love that song.
They do. Yes,
They don't. I've taken the fucking survey. They don't.
I've taken the survey too. They actually like it. They like it. On a good night, they like it. On a slow night, don't play "Bitch Better Have My Money." Don't play "Bitch Better Have My Money" on a Saturday morning. That's weird.
Like, this is my favorite part.
Turn up to first.
It says the same thing the whole fucking song, bro.
That's Umbrella.
I'd rather.
That's the same shit. I hate Umbrella, by the way. I hate that
Umbrella
song.
slaps, bro.
I hate that
Fuck
fucking.
you.
You're a weirdo.
Umbrella slaps.
I hated that song in middle school or high school. I hated it.
Why are you hating on a classic?
She should have dropped the
You
SOS.
weren't even. You
She should have dropped the SOS, bro.
First off, hold on.
That shit would have smacked.
I'm surprised she didn't play
SOS. Please, someone help me.
That would actually been better than Umbrella. Honestly, first off, I just want to say, Lucas, you weren't even in fucking puberty when that song came out. You were in elementary school when that song came out. Umbrella.
Yeah,
that was
probably slapping it.
No, to what? His desk? The gum underneath his desk?
Yeah, probably.
He's fucking playing handbone with a pencil at his desk?
Lucas definitely had an iPod in elementary school.
You definitely were the only kid in kindergarten who slept with an iPod with an
shuffle, brother.
See, I told you.
And you slept with it at during nap time at school. They let you get away with it. But nah.
So what if I did?
I'm not hating. That's just fire. But you were definitely that kid.
All right, final thoughts on Rihanna.
I would have performed Consideration. With SZA, she should have brought out. She should have brought out somebody.
Nah,
If you know
she
you
don't need to
pregnant.
bring out anyone.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
They don't even get paid like that, bro.
They don't get paid, but like all her streams and shit went up, and Fenty went up, which is dope. Good for her. But I mean, if you're gonna be pregnant, Beyonce was pregnant and she killed that shit, and she makes Rihanna's halftime show look like garbage.
Nah, I disagree.
Beyonce and Rihanna are two different levels of performance.
I disagree.
Even though
I disagree.
I can relate to Rihanna's music better
I
because
disagree.
Rihanna like is a Pisces. Her birthday is the day after
I
mine.
disagree.
I mean,
my God.
it was
Here we
it
go
was a
with the
great
signs
showing.
again.
She was what 4 months pregnant. So like, what the fuck? I wasn't once I saw that baby bump
I
because
think
you
the
notice
biggest-
all the
I
camera
think-
shots were on her face.
I think the biggest thing about that whole performance, and I think the reason why I liked it, what
She
makes
has
it
hella
better
hits.
than the Beyonce one, is that you could see the crowd was into it. The crowd was singing. The crowd had their phone out. The crowd was moving. The crowd was all really fucking engaged. That's like the most engaged I've seen the crowd.
Imagine
at the
if she
Super Bowl.
played Woo. Imagine if she played Woo. If she just played the anti-album,
Imagine.
bro, shit would have went up even more than before. If somebody wanted her to play Woo and she didn't play it. Desperado,
Only you, bro.
Man.
Only you.
bro, everybody universally loves anti and say it's her best
You're that
album.
motherfucker
You're on
that-
fucking drugs, bro.
You're that, bro. Go listen to your fucking boom boom blap fucking shit on your headphones.
That's not boom boom blap. Have you even heard Desperado?
No, I've
You
listened to
didn't
the
even
whole
listen to
fucking
Rihanna's
anti,
last-
bro. Yeah, what do you mean?
So how do you
I
not?
had anti on my actual phone. I actually had anti is one of the last albums I literally actually downloaded.
So you're
A
gonna tell me
torrent.
her B
I didn't
side.
pay for it, but I downloaded it.
So you're
It
gonna tell me
exists. I
Rihanna's
own
B
it.
sides are just as hard as her hits?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying
I
you're the type of motherfucker to go to a show and be like, "Yo, play this obscure hit that nobody else listens to besides me."
Those are J. Cole concerts, and I
That's
only went to
you.
one.
That's
Fuck
you, bro.
I was
That
to one J.
that's
Cole
you, bro.
concert.
That's you, bro.
I went to one J. Cole concert, and that's because he had a really dope person opening up for him.
It's like,
And it-
bro, you're
they were
holding
cheap
on
tickets.
to an album that was
The
9 years ago.
The last.
9 years ago now.
We're
bro.
never gonna get another Rihanna album, so fuck
9
you. Yes,
years
I am.
ago, bro.
Wait, Anti was not 9 years ago.
I was in college 8 years ago. So.
Anti was not 9 years
Could
ago,
have been.
bro. Go
Okay,
on Spotify
7
right now.
years ago.
Anti was
7
not 9 years ago.
7 years ago.
We are not that old. Sir.
7 years ago.
Hold on. Hold the fuck
5
on.
You
years
realize
ago.
it's been 3 years since we've been in a pandemic, right?
Really? I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, between
Yeah, you
like
can
shit
tell,
exploding in
man.
Arizona and nuclear waste popping up, like fuck. Hold on, Jesus Christ. I'm talking about the deluxe 2016. Jesus Christ.
Damn, you saw how he rejected his own self? He thought he was going to make a point.
I thought it was gonna be
And then he
2018.
lost.
No, it was 2016.
He lost, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Stump,
That was my
bro.
first time around at CSUN. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's how old that.
Old ass album,
We're
bro.
never getting another Rihanna album.
That's an old ass
Fuck.
album.
That's why I'm mad. That's why I wanted to hear.
I'm just glad she played the Calvin Harris Johns because those shit was
She
slap.
should have played fucking Same Old Mistakes, the Tame Impala cover. That shit would have been
Again,
flame,
bro.
bro.
You see what I'm talking about, Lucas?
Why does he hate?
Yeah.
Bro, nobody
Kenny
wants to hear your
knows.
fucking obscure cut.
Kenny-
That's
Deep
not an
cuts,
obscure
bro.
cut. That's
Bro,
song
the
is
songs
fire.
you're talking about aren't even on the Rihanna Deep Cuts playlist on Apple
I said
Music.
deluxe, bitch, and I'm on
That's what
Spotify.
I'm saying,
I'm
bro.
on Spotify.
Exactly.
And it's the
Point-
deluxe album.
Point proven. Exactly.
I have
You're
Apple
on
Music too.
Spotify.
I have both.
You're on Spotify.
I have both. So fuck you.
Yeah,
I get
bro.
one free.
Kenneth has zero Riz, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
First off,
definitely
that's a
listen to
lie.
Spotify, bro.
That's a lie.
Which between your Android photos and listening to
I don't even have
Spotify,
Android anymore.
you might as well just go back to Android, bro. You might as well just get one of those flip Androids.
That's disrespectful.
Get one of
first
those
off.
flip Androids.
And for a dude who can't seem to land on any demographic of woman he wants, you got to be quiet, Lucas. Just relax. You're in the
listen,
DMV
I
and you
don't
don't.
land-
There's all these women around you,
go.
and you're just
Here
like,
we go.
I don't
Stop
want
trying
any.
to project on him, bro. Worry about your
He
own
just said
shit.
it.
Let's call Mancini and have him give you
What the fuck?
dating advice.
Mancini can't give me any advice. I'm the reason he got his.
Exactly.
I'm the reason he got his first fucking.
I don't know.
One
I've seen
true love, bro.
him with more girls than you. That's all I know.
Because I don't.
I heard-
I know you would snitch. That's why I wouldn't have females around
Here
you.
we go.
You're king snitch. Oh, is that out the bag? Do I need to get? Do I need to call Max? Oh shit! Aaron Berry was right.
Here we go.
Oh shit! Everybody. Oh shit! How many
I've
people?
never snitched on anybody.
This nigga just lied.
The only person
this
I
nigga
snitched
snitched on his own lie.
was Nick one time, and that was on bullshit. I
So
said he
you-
had fun
so-
at a party. And I got in trouble for
I
that.
know you said worse than that.
He
I know
was
you-
like, no, I told her that I went to the party and I hated it. I was like, bro, why would you lie? You had a great ass time.
why would you lie and tell his girl that he had a good time at a party when she wasn't there? You're just, bro, exhibit A. I would never tell you shit. You would see me with the female, I'd be like, nah, she's my cousin. I would just lie.
She probably is your cousin.
Nah. I don't talk to any of my cousins anymore. She's my cousin 7 times removed or some bullshit. Which apparently that's the thing. You
Moving
can have-
on.
Count.
Fucking Pro Bowl.
No, his man said that don't count. Does it count? If she's your cousin 7 times removed, I feel like that should count. Does it though? Does it really count?
All right, moving on. The
You
Pro
have a
Bowl.
kid that looks like the monster from the Goonies?
The Pro Bowl. It's a fucking joke. Shout out to Josh Jacobs for saying this shit was stupid because that shit was stupid.
Dodgeball?
And he's on a fucking contract, bro. He doesn't even have a contract and he thought that shit was stupid.
He's like, so we're playing passing league? We're playing passing league at the...
But shout out to the Filipinos, bro.
That was random.
Josh Jacobs is Filipino.
What the fuck? What?
Is he really?
You guys didn't know that?
No.
You fucking kidding me?
No. Like, I didn't know her was Filipino.
Yeah, he's Filipino. I think he's a quarter.
He's a quarter Filipino? That's a lot of
His
Filipino.
grandma's
I didn't
Filipino.
know that Kyler's mom was Asian either.
How did you not know that?
Okay,
he clearly
come on,
has.
bro.
He clearly has Asians,
Come on, bro.
and he's short.
It's not obvious.
He's a
Bro,
short black
come on,
dude with
dude.
Asian eyes.
Yeah, bro. Come
He's
on.
got
Me
too
and him
much
might be
melanin.
related.
He's got too much melanin to cover.
Bro, no, he doesn't.
No, they're
No.
black Asians.
Yeah, bro.
They exist. They're Aboriginal.
There's
Asians.
actually a lot.
Like
Listen,
all
man,
over the place.
I don't know.
Islands, pygmies, which is racist, so don't say pygmy.
There's a whole thing
Say
about
toi.
like
That's why I'm boutique people.
you gotta stop acting like Asian people don't get freaky because they do.
I mean, have you seen anime?
But yeah,
You just stop there. We don't want to get to the porn and K-pop.
and then but yeah, man, shout out to Josh Jacobs for calling it out.
I did not know he was Filipino.
Yeah.
Shout out to Derek Carr for trying to make it a free agency combine. Literally had his best passing day of all time on a fucking air.
Shit, what just happened?
Derek Carr, we know you can sling the rock. That's not the problem. The problem is once fucking bodies start flying at you, you crack worse than a saltine cracker. And yeah, that was kind of racist.
Dang.
Worse than Lucas at an avian
Damn, bro.
convention?
Wow. Why are you coming for this man? Stop projecting on him, bro.
I'm not projecting.
You are definitely projecting on him.
Listen, man.
Why would I first off, I've
aim
been
at
around.
something and then I shoot at something else. What's wrong with that?
Wait,
dude?
what did you just say? I didn't even hear it.
I try on one target, I shoot at another target. So who gives a fuck?
I thought you said you shitted another target. I was like, I totally misheard that.
Yeah.
Maybe
All right.
Maybe I did that too.
All right,
who
Trevor
knows?
Lawrence.
We're gonna have to have an intervention with you off the air.
But yeah, man.
Yeah,
and then
maybe.
the dodgeball got controversy because fucking Saquon took one of the noggin. So they should have actually
Oh, shit,
lost.
Yeah.
They should have
Yeah,
actually
so-
lost the offense. And then, yeah, the AFC pretty much swept them in all the fucking events. And then they lost the passing tournament. So they ended up losing the Pro Bowl, which I was like, this is the most fucking campy shit ever, bro. Like, at this point, you guys should just make this shit a music festival and just call it a fucking day, bro. Like, for real, like,
No,
just make
send
it a
them-
fucking
send them
NFL
all on
Coachella.
vacation, like Josh Jacobs said.
Oh God, then
Like
Juju's
Josh
gonna be
Jacobs
doing
said, just send them
TikToks
all
all
to
day.
Vacation.
Yeah, just send them all
Yeah.
on vacation,
Send
bro.
it back to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah, I don't know. But I know someone who was a Hawaii journalist for a while and he got to cover all the fucking Pro Bowls. He was like, yeah, because it's just like it was just a different experience because everyone is such in that vacation vibe and everyone's all like together. It's just a different, it was just like a different time. So yeah, I mean, I'd like to see that come back. Better than fucking Orlando.
I would personally just
There's Nikki again.
you know what she's been in there?
She's lying.
30 minutes?
She's lying.
Yeah, she's
She
lying.
texted-
Coming on.
She lying.
Because first she was trying to download Zoom.
Yeah,
and then she didn't know she had it
She
installed.
lying.
And now she's saying she's been sitting there for 30
She
minutes.
lying. She
I think
lying.
it was a solid
Have you all been
15.
recording this whole time?
Yeah, we've been recording for like, I don't know, what, 45 minutes? Something like that?
No.
We told you we were
I thought y'all
recording.
were just-
Yeah.
No, because every time you send a Zoom link, it takes like 20, 30 minutes for y'all to actually start recording after that. So I figured y'all would just like.
Nah, I sent that
shooting the
Zoom
shit
link
or something.
early as hell.
No, we've been
I sent
here
that Zoom
for a
link
while.
mad early.
She said, figure.
Dang, so I was just
I
sitting in that
figured.
Zoom meeting, just chilling for 30 minutes while y'all was just. Damn, that's okay. Y'all forgot about me. It's cool.
No, we didn't.
Now
who's
We were
projecting?
subliminally dissing you the whole time.
Who's been projecting? She definitely.
Hey, I mean, I'll get a victim blame me.
I don't know, man.
I mean, you were late for work
Because you didn't
and got
have-
mad at us because you were late for work.
Yeah, you're gaslighting us.
How you gonna gaslight me during Black History Month and my birthday in 4 days, and you called me old?
In the waiting room.
How you gonna jump on the phone with Karen Energy? You want to talk to our supervisors?
Yeah, you want to talk to legal? How you gonna get on Karen Energy during Black History Month? And you called me old, like you called me old as fuck, like 3 hours ago. That low-key fucked up my mood for the night. I'm gonna be 31. I'm not fucking 57. Jesus. He laughing like he
I'm
not
a brother
3
who's,
months
like,
younger than
40
me.
now, so.
Really?
Oh,
Pete like 3 months younger than me.
I take back everything that I said. Sorry. I didn't mean to make anyone feel bad.
All right. Anyways, we're just talking about the Pro Bowl. We just wrapped up the Super Bowl. Any thoughts on the Super Bowl halftime show, Pro Bowl that you want to get out there?
And Anti was in 2016. I'm still kind of shocked about that.
Well, sorry to all of our beautiful viewers who have to, suffer through the first half of the show without my beautiful voice being included.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's Black History Month, man.
All right.
You think what's the rule? I mean, no, because
Oh my God.
I don't know.
What the fuck is happening right now?
That was the most drawn out pass I've ever heard.
You could have just sat in the room for another 30 minutes.
Like it was really hard for me to choose between the teams because first off, I
What?
dislike them both. I dislike the Eagles a lot more than I dislike the Chiefs, but at the same time, I don't want Patrick Mahomes going in all these Super Bowls this early in his career because guess who else did that? And I don't want him to try to start catching up. You know what I mean? So like I'm putting the bad
honestly, who
juju on him
cares? He's
early so he
retired.
can never try to win them 7 Super Bowls. But I just really despise the Eagles, and it was just like, oh man, I don't
Yeah,
know.
no one likes
So-
so.
I was rooting for the
It was
Eagles.
really hard to choose. I decided to not choose because I couldn't physically bring myself to healthily root for either team. So I kind of just sat and watched it just play out. And
Yeah.
I can't tell you that I was happy, but I can't tell you I was sad about it.
Like a Texas A&M Oklahoma draw in softball.
Honestly, the worst thing for me was those fucking knees at the end, bro. That was the most campiest bullshit I've ever seen in my whole fucking life, bro. I was
Wait.
like, this is like some Madden fucking fair play shit that they gotta edit out, bro. Like, what the
Wait, the knees at the end?
Yeah, bro, those fucking knees to run out the clock. It was like, this is the most fucking simp shit I've ever seen in football, bro.
I was just mad at that slippery ass
victory
field
formation?
that they took a week
They
to.
literally walked out of bounds to not score and then took 2 knees to let the clock run down, bro. Like, come on, that's some fucking bullshit, bro.
I mean, that's smart. They could have let them score.
That's some
but then why
fucking
put your defense
analytics
back out
bullshit,
there?
bro. That's a let's give him a fucking runner on first because the
No.
analytics say the next batter is going to strike out. Like,
That's not analytics. That's just smart.
no, that's some fucking bullshit, bro. What's
like,
what's
it's
the point of
perfect.
having a fucking 35 Super Bowl if we're not going to see it end in a fucking shootout, bro?
That was a shootout.
That was some bullshit.
It was a
I
shootout.
see what you're saying. I thought you were just mad that they were like doing victory formation in general. I was like, my dude. they can do
No,
that,
that's
but-
fine.
If I'm the Eagles defense, I'm mad.
If they would have got a stop, if they would have given the ball, if they would have scored, given the ball back, and then gotten a stop, I would have had no problem with victory formation. That shit would have been hard. I would have given them props. But the fact that they just
I
fucking
see.
drove 80 yards, 15 of it was on some bullshit.
The punter kicked the ball the wrong way,
and then they were like, yo, let's just like fucking chill. Like
the Eagles fucked that up though. The Eagles fucked that whole drive
you were
up.
saying it was anticlimactic?
It was anticlimactic.
Definitely. But honestly, I was telling Kenny off air, this was like the least amount of Super Bowl I've watched in probably like a decade.
I feel that.
Jalen Hurts is him.
I was watching full time, but I wasn't like intently watching it, you know?
Yeah, it was just kind of on. I was fucking, hosting and like fucking drinking and just like fucking doing shit. Like,
didn't bring me back no ribs either.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not going to give you 4-day-old pork like that time you tried to give me 6-day-old gumbo.
I didn't give you 6-day-old gumbo. It was
you almost gave me 6
day and a half old gumbo.
Nah. First it was day and a half.
No, it was really day and a half.
Then it was Tuesday night. Then it was fucking Monday night.
He made a batch and gave me some, and then I gave you some, and then you just didn't eat it. You just threw it away.
Yeah, man. Sorry.
I hope you enjoyed that Raiders water I got you, you selfish bastard.
All right.
Even put it in the freezer for you, too.
I got you some, too. Last time I went.
I drank like 8 bottles of Raiders water. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Raiders water?
No. That spring water hit different, bro. That's different. That's that shit the Monstars were drinking.
It's like fucking Fiji water, bro, but in a Raiders bottle.
Much better than that Mountain Dew hot sauce.
All black.
Not better than the Bluebell ice cream sandwiches, though. Those fucking
bottom.
smack, bro. They got that little crunch.
They were cheap as Shrine Bowl was cheap as fuck this year, bro. Here's what they did with the lack.
All right, we don't need to talk about this, bro. We already moved on from this,
bro. They had no food. All they had was cookies.
Senior Bowl barely had food.
All they had was cookies, bro. They had some dry ass.
Cookies are delicious. What do you mean?
No, the cookies were fire, but it was lazy. It was lazy booking. They had water.
What kind of cookies are we talking? Like Oreos or?
Hell no. Like oatmeal raisin, like some shit you could get at a variety pack at a Smart and Final Extra.
Right. Okay.
They just
they PTA'd you.
They PTA'd us.
You. You guys got the AA spread.
They got us the AA spread with some dry ass fucking not even pastrami, bro. It was like a dry ass roast beef sandwich. It was so dry.
I mean, the PA Bowl didn't even give us food until the second quarter, and we didn't even think we were going to get food.
At least they give you good food.
Like they didn't even know if we were going to get food, and then it was like a last minute audible, and they're like, "All right, let's get these guys food."
There's too many people in this press box to not get them food.
Nah, it wasn't even that. They were just like, "Oh, there was like some mix up with the admin," and they were like, "No, you guys actually did buy food, so now we're going to go get it."
And the food was good though.
It was all right.
It was cool. Like for NFLPA food, they give you pretty good. Like it's take home food.
It's gone down every year. This year it took another step back.
Sadly, but I mean,
they only had one side instead of like 3. They only had like 2-3 sandwiches instead of sandwiches and pasta.
But I mean, if they keep the sandwiches and the cookies,
they have pasta.
That's fine,
bro. The first year I went,
the pasta be fine.
The first year I went, they had food before, and then they brought out a hot lunch at halftime.
I mean, that's a good NFL money.
That first year they had the bombing spread when they were at Dignity Health. That shit was fire. Then they moved over here.
I regret not being a part of those games. I should have definitely like covered them.
All right.
On. But anyway,
moving on.
You live and you learn.
2023 Hall of Fame class was announced. Joe Thomas, Darrelle Revis, DeMarcus Ware, Ken Riley, Joe KleckoChuck, HowleyRonde, BarberDon, Coryell, and Zach Thomas are all going to be enshrined in Kenton in a few months.
I know Pete cried when Zach Thomas' name came up.
I mean, I've been banging the table for Zach Thomas for a while.
For a decade.
I'm glad he finally got in. I just think it's definitely gonna open up room for more linebackers to get in.
Patrick Willis should have got in.
Patrick Willis should have, definitely already be in.
Nick Hamilton was like, he's not a Hall of Famer. I was like, bro.
What?
Yes, he had him.
How is he not a Hall of Famer?
He swears he's not against. He's like, look at his numbers. He didn't play long enough. I was like, neither did Terrell Davis. I was like, so Tony Baselli and Terrell Davis get it, but we're not going to give it to Luke Kuechly and Patrick Willis? No. They were the best at their positions. Navarro Bowman was a better player because he was next to Patrick Willis, not the other way around. Patrick Willis ran a fucking 4.39, bro. Like, just an ungodly amount of speed for a dude playing linebacker. Rookie year had like 174 tackles. Like his tackles, I think he almost had 200 tackles one year. They didn't even really properly add up his stats. He had so many tackles and was all pro every year except the year he got hurt. But yeah, it's like, I feel like they should put in 11 guys every year.
Revis, I feel like he's already been on the ballot, right? A couple years.
I think he was first ballot. Him and Joe Thomas, I think, were first ballot. They had 2 first ballot.
Really?
Guys.
He only retired in 2019?
Something
2018?
like that. Something like that. Brandon Marshall's up next year. All I know is
I don't know if Brandon Marshall.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
He padded stats. Like,
Joe,
bro, everywhere you went, you had to get 100 catches.
Joe Thomas was one of the best players in his.
He was one of the best left tackles ever, and he looks even better. He looks like he'd be a good tackle right now.
He didn't play that long either.
He played like 9-10 years.
Yeah, that's not that long.
That's a long time. 10 years is a pretty good time.
Is it?
Well, actually, he might have played longer than 10 years. It might have been like 11 or 12-ish.
I don't think it was 12 years, bro. I think it was like 9 or 10, like you said.
No, he definitely played at least
because
a
he
full
retired
decade.
early. He could have kept playing another few
He could have not. He could have left Cleveland and went somewhere else and won the Super Bowl, but that's on him. But the dude looks like a fucking. Just he has no body fat whatsoever. He can kick slide.
11 seasons.
11 seasons. When I guess you're the best that long, you can do it. He was elite. I used to always get him in Madden. But I mean, my issue is like, I don't think Sherman is a Hall of Famer. I think Patrick Peterson's a Hall of Famer, but I don't think Richard Sherman's a Hall of Famer. But I do think Steve Smith Sr.
I don't think
Torrey Holt should have been in already.
I don't think he's the first ballot. I don't think Richard Sherman is the first ballot, but I think
Is he truly a Hall of Fame corner, though?
Down the line.
Is he truly a Hall of Fame corner?
I don't know if there's really like Hall of Fame corners like that.
Patrick Peterson's a Hall of Fame corner. He was so nice, they had to stop making him return kicks, and he was an all-pro returner. And he was so good at corner, motherfuckers stopped throwing at him, and he was still getting all-pros.
Revis has been on the ballot a few years now. He retired in 2017.
Oh, well, they had at least, I think, 2 dudes who may have been first ballot. But, like, Ronde is, if Ronde gets in, you can justify Sherm getting in. But Ronde, that's why I didn't.
He did get in.
Yeah, but that's why I didn't really think John Lynch should have got in.
I thought Rondé Barber should have got in before John Lynch.
Exactly. Because me personally, John Lynch was a glorified linebacker. Yeah, as a safety, he gets a nod, but he was a linebacker. He's not better than Brian Dawkins. He's not in the same class of player as Torrey Holt. Torrey Holt's a Hall of Fame receiver. Like, Kurt Warner, how's everybody in? Orlando Pace, Kurt Warner, and even then people were saying Kurt Warner's a fringe guy. Kurt Warner's in. Isaac Bruce is in. Marshall Faulk is in.
I watched that dumbass Kurt Warner movie on mute on a fucking flight.
He's someplace at Temple, I think. He's nice. Dude, he had like 574 passing yards in one game. That boy could throw it.
Interesting.
But, we'll see. They won like 3 games last year. My homie's brother plays on that team. He just signed there.
They snubbed Dwight Freeney.
Yeah, Dwight Freeney's first ballot. Robert Mathis should be first ballot. Robert Mathis actually has more sacks than Dwight Freeney.
Damn.
Robert Mathis was a better.
Sean Alexander a Hall of Famer?
No, he's not. He's not. If Marshawn's not a Hall of Famer, Sean Alexander ain't a Hall of Famer.
But Sean
Marshawn's a Hall of Famer.
MVP year.
I don't give a shit.
He had an MVP year during the peak of running backs, like the
I don't
golden
give
age
a
of running backs,
shit.
bro.
And he fell off the fucking cliff after that.
He did, but still.
Marshawn fell off and was still nice.
Jared Allen still ain't in.
Jared Allen should definitely be in with the amount of sacks he has. I'm saying, like, you could put in 11 guys a year, me personally.
Well, that's why it's hard. Like when
you
you say Sherman,
jam.
When you say like Sherman, it's like the same thing with like Sean Alexander or like Rich Gannon. It's like
Rich Gannon's not a Hall of Famer.
It's 3 great years, like enough.
And then mediocrity.
Like, it's 3 great years enough.
No,
Willie Anderson's not in? I never realized he's not
Willie
in.
Anderson should have been in.
You know I think Hines should be in.
Hines is not a Hall of Famer.
Darren Woodson?
That's a tough one. I don't think he's going to get in.
Ocho Cinco?
He should be. Chad should definitely be in. He's one of the greatest route runners of all time.
Okay.
Well, he's a deep threat, too. Boy was nice. Boy was nice. Don't you shit on Chad Johnson, bro. Go look at his tape. Receivers are doing what he does nowadays. And he revolutionized the way people celebrate touchdowns. Him and T.O. And T.O., weird. That's the thing. Once they did T.O. wrong,
Steve Smith should definitely be in.
He should. And honestly, I would
John Abraham should definitely be in.
I don't know about that one.
Really?
He's going to get lost in the shuffle. I don't think he gets in.
Reggie Wayne should
people forget. I mean, it's the same looking at Hugh. What's the dude who played for the Eagles? Hugh Douglas. Look at his stats. He had great stats.
Yeah, but he was just a sack cleanup
machine. No, he had like 17 sacks.
That's what I mean. He was literally just.
It's like saying Javon Curse. Is Javon Curse a Hall of Famer? Nah, he didn't have. He got injured that year. I'm saying, is it the Hall of Fame for being great, or like Deion said, the Hall of Good?
Okay, Coach Prime. Simeon's not even.
It's fair though. Simeon Rice. I don't know who's in again. I don't think he gets in. But like Dwight should get in. Mathis should get in. I was saying you can put in 11 guys a year.
But if you put those guys in, I feel like you got to put in Simeon Rice because he influenced them.
No, he didn't. Dwight Freeney ran a fucking 4.4 at 6'1", 270, playing defensive end and fucking revolutionized pass rushing.
Yeah, but when you're talking about being a true 4-3 edge and chasing and playing on the backside, that's Simeon Rice, bro.
He was great.
He was a complete.
How many sacks he got? Like 116. I feel like once you get over 100 sacks, you got to be considered for the Hall of Fame.
Chris McAllister, the part of Pasadena.
No, he's not getting in. He went to Arizona.
Jimmy Smith. Ken Norton Jr.
is going to be sitting right outside the Hall of Fame.
Definitely not John Beason.
Definitely not John Beason.
Keith Brooking.
Definitely not.
Larry Johnson.
Hell no.
Tom Bahali.
No.
Yeah, now I'm just getting to the part list where it's just
now you get to the Pro
Justin Tuck. Damn, Cam Chancellor was eligible this year.
Hell no, bro.
OC?
No.
LeBron McClain? Ray Rice?
You're being mean. You're being cruel.
They got rings?
You're being disrespectful.
They got rings?
You would not say that to LeBron McClain's face.
I definitely would.
He will fuck you up.
Jeremy Shockey?
The one fullback. Hell no. The one fullback.
Okay, Tony Richardson. Come on.
No, fullbacks don't get in the Hall of Fame.
Wow. Fullbacks can get in the Hall of Fame?
Is Lorenzo Neal in?
Tony Richardson should get in, bro.
Yeah, he should, but he not.
Keith Bullock.
No.
Jay Ratliff.
No.
I don't know why Entree Rose on this list.
I really don't know either.
Chris Johnson? Damn, Chris Johnson was just eligible.
Nah, he's not going to get in.
Tiki?
No.
Deion Branch?
Fuck no. Why are you just naming people?
Mojo?
No.
Aaron Campman. Why the fuck is Aaron Campman on this list? Santonio Holmes. Why the fuck is Santonio Holmes on this list?
Good. Sometimes
DeMarco Murray.
Amazing Super Bowl catch, bro.
Here's Javon Curse.
She's not getting
Jordan Gross.
Nah, but he's close.
Lofa.
Nah, Lofa ain't never getting in.
Dexter Jackson. Super Bowl MVP Dexter Jackson.
No, bro. Why? You might as well say Dwight Smith. Just name everybody off the fucking Buccaneers defense.
Musa Muhammad.
Nah, but I love that. I love Musa Muhammad.
Max Strong.
Again,
Delta O'Neal.
You keep naming fullbacks like I don't know who the fuck they are, and I'm going to punch you. Name another fucking fullback. Lucas and Nicky might not pick up on it, but name another fullback.
Gerard Mayo.
I swear to God, bro.
Lito Shepard.
Gerard Mayo.
Peter Bauer.
He rearranged Reggie Bush's guts. Pause.
Damn.
Takeo Spikes.
Really?
Lito Shepard really rearranged that dude.
Interesting.
I totally obviously knew that. Duh.
Antonio Freeman.
You're naming a dude who's been retired for like 30 years.
Damn, Donovan McNabb's not in.
Of course, he's not a Hall of Famer. He's a Ring of Honor.
Damn,
a
bro.
lot of these guys are Ring of Honor guys that you're naming.
Ricky Williams.
No.
Damn, bro.
He retired right before they got the ring.
They put Alden Smith as eligible. That's fucked up.
That's
He still got 3 more years until he's eligible.
Bro, he
That's
was a coach at the
fucked
NFLPA
up.
game.
Leonard Little.
He killed somebody in a car accident. and just
Marcus
played
Stroud.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Mike Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel.
Now you're just being,
Yes, sir.
now you're just being cheeky,
Big Sam Adams.
bro.
Tommy Harris.
These cats were retired by
Trey
Madden
Thomas.
2009.
Chris Samuels.
He retired early because of neck issues, so no.
All right. Well, that was this list of fucking top 100.
Trey Thomas is a
fucking
ring of honor
snuffs.
for the Eagles.
Well, yeah, Patrick Willis is number 1, and Steve Wisniewski is number 2.
All I know is Kuechly has to go in, but he shouldn't be first ballot because Willis wasn't first
Kevin
ballot.
Williams should go in.
He should.
Logan Mankins. I didn't even realize he's been retired that long.
Nah, he's not going to go in. Playing for the Patriots.
All right, fuck this list.
Playing for the Patriots actually almost hurts your chances of getting in the Hall of Fame.
Low key, huh?
Especially if you're a lineman.
But it helps you get on fucking ESPN. Shout out to the fucking
The pipeline.
4-string linebacker special teamer that's on there.
Rob Nikovic, who played for the
God
Saints.
damn
too.
it, yes.
He played for the Saints.
Yes, he annoys me so much.
Like, bro, you were mid. Your position
And
is
they
like
always put Super Bowl champ. Like, bro, they want you to be Brewski so bad.
you had 7.5 sacks, bro. You were never that guy.
Broke Brewski. Like, if I worked at ESPN, I was a
punk
talent,
ass Larry Izzo.
I would just call him Broke Brewski all day long. Like, yo.
Like, bro, you weren't even as good as Rob, fucking the Titans coach. What's his name?
Vrabel?
You weren't even as good as Vrabel, bro. At least Vrabel caught touchdowns.
And he played on both sides.
I said he caught touchdowns.
He played on both sides, yeah.
Nikovic was just like too small to be a fucking linebacker, or too small to be a full-time defensive end. It's like, well, he's not really a linebacker, but he's an edge guy, so we'll just use him and he'll get 7.5 sacks. Congrats to Rob Nikovic. But like, they love white dudes with beards wearing number 50, so it worked out for him. Like, people saying Edelman is a Hall of Famer.
Lucas said that's true.
People saying Edelman is a Hall of Famer pisses me off while we're on topic, since we're talking about Patriots. Boy, don't have seventh
I knew you were
art.
going to bring that up. You were salivating. You were salivating.
Hey, but so you're saying Prime is right that
It's the Hall of Fame
good has gone easy. Has gone easy.
There's dudes in the Hall of Fame who should be forced to turn their lights off. Because some of these dudes can't stand next to LT. Julian Edelman can't stand next to LT. Don't disrespect me like that.
I don't know. No one said he could.
So he shouldn't be a Hall of Famer. Because if he didn't win any Super Bowl rings, he'd only have, 6,000 receiving yards? Boy ain't never had 9 touchdowns in a season ever in his life. Man's played 7 good years.
I mean, it's like on record that impact in postseason is a big part of the Hall of Fame.
That means nothing. Frank Clark's not a Hall of Famer. And Frank Clark had 6 sacks this year? 4 sacks maybe for the Chiefs? Frank Clark did not have a great year.
Odd comparison.
Because he's almost first all time in postseason sacks. He's like third all time on the list. He's about to break Willie McGinnis' record in 2 more years. So that means Frank Clark is a Hall of Famer because he did great in the postseason and was mid in the regular season.
I mean, he just
then that's not the Hall of Fame. That's the postseason Hall of Fame.
Well,
Like Travis Kelce is a first ballot Hall of Famer because he was the best tight end in his position for years.
I mean,
Julian Edelman was never a top 25 receiver.
Can I just leave you with this?
Kels was never better than Gronk when Gronk was playing.
You have a valid point, but Gronk is a first ballot Hall of Famer too. So that doesn't Chris Hogan is the same receiver damn near as Edelman. Like Deion Branch is the same receiver as Edelman.
Chris Hogan's impact was extremely minimal in comparison.
David Givens.
I love Chris Hogan.
David Givens.
Yeah, Edelman's definitely not in because
he has 6,000 receiving yards.
Because he has half the amount of yards of Jimmy Smith, Chad Ochocinco,
Steve Smith, Brandon Marshall,
Reggie Wayne.
He's not even better than Wes Welker.
Hines Ward actually has 20 more touchdowns than Chad Ochocinco.
He played for the Steelers, bro. He never saw a double team in his life.
I guess.
Okay, then.
I guess.
Hines Ward had a tight end. He had Heath Miller at tight end. He had Santonio.
They didn't have Heath Miller the whole time.
Plaxico was on the other side.
They didn't have Santonio the whole time.
Plaxico was on the other side.
They always had a burner next to him.
They always had a better receiver on the other side of him.
A burner, not a better receiver.
Plaxico Burress was the 7th overall pick.
Yeah, and how'd that work out?
Pretty good, actually.
I don't know, man.
In the end,
I'd rather have Hines Ward's career.
I'd rather have Plaxico. He shot himself and he beat the Patriots.
Hines has 20 more touchdowns and 4,000 more yards than Plaxico.
Hey, guess what? And guess what? Plaxico knows he's not getting in the Hall of Fame, but he knows he's better than fucking Hines.
I don't know, man.
Man, Hines was the fucking tight end at receiver. Let's be honest. Take away all his great blocking, his crabbacks, but like, bro, you're not starting your team with Hines.
Damn, Steve Smith has more yards and more touchdowns than all those dudes.
Exactly, and Michael Irvin.
Damn.
How many Hall of Fame quarterbacks did he play with?
Damn.
Jake Delhomme was the best QB he played with.
They're really just dogging out.
And Cam was a rookie, so that don't count.
He went to University of High School. I don't even know where that is. I just know it's hood.
It's definitely hood as fuck. Steve Smith was a JUCO product, bro. Steve Smith and Chad Johnson both played at Santa Monica College.
Yeah, I
together.
know, bro. I saw the fucking Hard Knocks.
And he went to Utah.
Yeah, thank you for
Come
telling me
on,
some
bro.
shit I already knew.
Like he made himself an NFL receiver.
All right, we haven't even got to another segments, and we're an hour in. So, college football, you got anything you want to say?
Man, these pro days are going to be coming up in like the end of March. The combine is what, like, mine is like April. So it'll be interesting. More stuff next week because really it's more like signing day just finished up. Transfers are still happening. Oh yeah, the biggest thing from signing day was Jaden Rashada, the QB from Pittsburgh, California. He was supposed to get $13 million from that NIL Florida collective deal. He ended up going to Arizona State, which is a big ass recruiting haul for Arizona State because they needed like a QB, and they got their QB of the future in Jaden. So good for him. And also that dude who looks like DK Metcalf out of Maryland, something Harbor, I forget his first name, but he runs like a 4.35 and he's 6'5", 235, and he might play defensive end and receiver, and he runs like a fucking 10.3 in the 100. Yeah, he went to South Carolina, so he'll probably be Jadeveon Clowney-esque. South Carolina out here pulling in major recruits.
All right. Moving on. Touchdown or turnover?
Oh, and Tommy Reese is the new offensive coordinator at Alabama. He was at Notre Dame.
Lucas, you want to read first?
Yeah. Okay. So touchdown or turnover. Derek Carr cut by the Raiders.
Let me go. Let me get this.
Go ahead.
Get the gunshots ready. I'm glad this happened during Black History Month. Especially for a guy who didn't want to take a knee for his black teammates. That's when you hit the gunshot. Secondly, I'm tired of his brother. I mean, his brother's supposed to come to his defense, but I'm tired of those lame-ass talking points. Because Derek Carr, even when he had a pretty good defense, he still was never elite. Like, he put up garbage time stats. That's why he's the all-time passer and touchdown thrower in Raiders history. And yeah, it may take another 9 years to find another franchise QB, but also they should have never paid him over Khalil Mack because you have to build a great defense and then get lucky, with like, let's say a quarterback like the Chiefs did with Patrick Mahomes. They got lucky with Patrick Mahomes. They had a pretty solid defense and they built him into the offense around him.
You can't say they got lucky, though, because they traded up for him. They already had another guy. They groomed him, trained him, developed him.
They got lucky
and put him in the system.
Because somebody could have
That's not luck, bro.
Somebody could have took him by 5.
They got it. They
Somebody
had a plan,
took him higher
and they
than
executed.
10. But
that's not luck.
The Bears passed on him.
That's not luck.
The Bears passed on him. And Patrick Mahomes was a much better player than Mitch Trubisky coming out of college. Nobody was thinking about taking Patrick
My point
Mahomes
is, though, you can't
second
say it's
overall.
luck.
Okay, I'm saying luck in terms of what if the Bears did take Mahomes?
Yeah, they told his son they were going to. But
What if they
didn't.
took Deshaun Watson?
They didn't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's the luck of the draw sometimes. But when it comes to Carr, Bro, how many hospital balls did you
You
throw your
could say the
receivers?
Texans got lucky getting Deshaun because nobody thought he was going to fall that far.
Nah, people were doubting they were doubting him.
Yeah, they were doubting him.
I was like, look what he did to Alabama.
They were doubting him, but it was like,
They tried
why
to pull
are you
the
doubting him? It was like a smokescreen doubt. Like
It was a racist doubt.
Yeah,
it was like, oh, you don't think this black QB can throw? Like he decimated Nick Saban's defense.
But when Debo came out and said he's the Michael Jordan of football in terms of being a competitor
Which he
in prep,
is.
like that should have been enough to right away any doubts and the fact of what he literally his resume in college, like.
And then what he did when he got in the
So
league.
you could say they got lucky when they got Deshaun Watson.
They got
'cause
lucky
he
getting
fell into
Derek
that.
Stingley Jr. too.
But with Mahomes, I'm not going to say it's luck. It was perfect timing. It was planned. It was execution. That's
It
what
was like
is.
winning the lotto and you're already rich.
Not even that. It's like having it's like winning daily fantasy, hitting $1 million jackpot on daily fantasy when you play every fucking day and you have a whole strategy and you have fucking rigs that just run through algorithms and do it. It's like,
All right, fair.
they planned for it. Like, it wasn't just, oh, we're just going to take any quarterback. They didn't take fucking Paxton Lynch or whoever the fuck. They took their guy, they developed him, and it worked out.
True. Now with this Carr situation, it's his fault. Shit didn't work out.
It's Carr's fault.
Because how many times did you throw your receivers hospital balls, bro? Like, let's be honest. What's his name? Hunter Renfrow has at least 2 concussions that are Derek Carr's fault. At least 2.
Mm.
How does Devontae Adams break the single season Raiders receiving record his first season in the Raiders organization when there's 3 games where you only threw him the ball 1 time? Explain that. Josh Jacobs has a career year and is still pissed off because he's standing there in the flats wide open. You don't throw him the ball. You don't run. You don't put your body on the line. You ignore receivers like Darren Waller, even though he has a tattoo on his fucking head. I don't know why. Like,
Pushed out Coop.
pushed out Coop.
You didn't even throw to Ruggs for a season and a half. And
Ruggs
then when
was
you
so
finally
open.
He got the tattoo. He got the tattoo on his head to get targeted more. That's why.
Like, it's just you didn't really ingratiate people to the offense the way you should have. And when
But
you, it's just like it was always an excuse with Carr. Like, bro, you have not gotten better since Fresno State. You've been the same quarterback since college with the same tendencies. It's just you found the sweet spot because nobody's gonna, like, if you went to New England, they'd hold you to a higher standard. If you went to Green Bay, they'd hold you to a higher standard. If you went anywhere else, they would find out you were a fraud and that you're not really, like, you're a stat patter. You're not a, like, honestly, Ryan Fitzpatrick has had a better career than Derek Carr. That dude was never the guy like that. He was the starter. Like, Tua, in his best year, in his most injury-prone season, with the googly eyes and several concussions that we know about, is a better quarterback than Derek Carr.
Tua throw some ducks.
I think they're the same guy, honestly.
They might be, honestly. They might
Just
not be
the
that far
Hawaiian
off.
version of Derek.
Derek
They might
Carr's
not be
faster.
that far off.
Derek Carr's faster. And
No,
those-
that's disrespectful.
Tua, when you give him
That's true.
weapons, he
I mean,
produces.
believe
You
in
gave
God
Derek Carr
too
weapons,
much.
and he didn't
Come
produce.
on.
You gave Derek Carr weapons, and he had the worst year of his career, arguably. Completion percentage, interceptions.
All
Like,
right, so this is supposed to be fast, King. So can you speed it along?
no, I'm just
This
laying.
is more drawn out than Derek Carr's run with the Raiders.
Exactly. And he still didn't run. He didn't run on a 4th and 2. Like, bro,
All right, so
it's just it's over. I'm just glad it's finally over.
here's my thing. One, there's been a lot of players who've come out and said Derek Carr can play. They want Derek Carr. Cam Jordan's recruiting him, even though he visited the Saints last week.
Even
But
though
yeah,
they played
Carr-
against the
You
Saints and they
don't
didn't
want
pass the
Jameis
50-yard
or
line.
The red rifle.
Yep. Carr's going to take his time. He's going to visit a few teams. He's going to feel his way around free agency. But my whole thing is this. Yes, I said they should have got rid of Carr a few years ago so the timing to me has always felt bad. Like, now you're just doing this, and the way they did it, I didn't like that, especially the fact that he has so many franchise records. But honestly, the way Carr has dealt with it has made it a lot easier to just, like, let him go. And you're talking about a guy who literally saw his first starting snaps at the Cowboys practice and literally has a gamer tag named after Derek Carr. Like, Derek Carr was my fucking guy. But after that Philly game, 2017, when he was throwing those ducks and all they had to do was win out and they couldn't win on Christmas Eve, I knew that was it for him. Because, like Kenny said, he hadn't gotten any better. And at the time, he had weapons around him and he still had a defense. He still had Khalil Mack. And then after that, Gruden got into the fold and everything else just fell out after that. So when I look at the Derek Carr era, I wanted to feel better about it, but the way that he's gone out has made it easy to just forget about it and just forget about this whole 9-10 year run of Dennis Allen, of John Gruden, of Mike Mayock. It's just like the icing on the fucking cake that I'm going to throw in the fucking dumpster. Like, this whole thing was a fucking dumpster fire, and, like, I'm not going to shit on Carr because shitting on Carr just really just shits on the entire Raiders franchise because he's literally the best quarterback the Raiders have ever drafted, and he literally holds all the records. But man, oh man, he's been handling it like a little bitch. First, not taking that benching like a man. Then, not waiving the trade clause. Like, I get it. He could have did it for a number of reasons. Maybe he wants to have more flexibility when he's negotiating his contract. Maybe he doesn't want the team he goes to give up a draft pick. But really, he's just saying, fuck you, Raiders. Like, and I get it. They probably negotiated in bad faith. They shouldn't have given him the extension if they weren't for sure about him beyond this year. And the fact that they gave him that no trade clause was stupid on their part. And so, yeah, I get Carr saying fuck you to them. But I'm just saying, as a fan, for you to say, I don't want to play in any other franchise besides Silver and Black, to then go, yeah, now I have this whole want to win so bad because the Raiders don't want me and they dumped me, to then saying, fuck you, like, you're not going to get anything from me, just let me go and go our separate ways. Like, this went from a, hey, like, we probably shouldn't get married. Like, it was a cool college dating. Like, we had a lot of fun. To, like, yeah, we got married. We tried to stick around for the kids. And you know what? Now, fuck you. I'm taking everything. And, yeah. Like, he pretty much did the Shakira fucking taking her house to another fucking land, bro. Like,
that's hilarious.
That's pretty much what Derek Carr did. Like,
he really pulled it.
She's justified because someone was eating her fucking shakes, bro. Like, nobody likes this fucking jam. Why the fuck is it gone all the time? And someone's just been eating her jam for years, and they've probably been gaslighting her and being like, nobody's eating your fucking jam. No one likes that shit. And it was a side bitch the whole time. So you know what? I get it. Take your fucking house to another lot. But Derek Carr, this franchise has done nothing but fucking enable you.
And she's actually beefing with the government. She's beefing with the Colombian government, I think, right? Is Shakira literally, like, fighting tax evasion right now?
Probably.
Like, for sure. So she has every right. I would just move my fucking house to a different country. But Derek Carr is acting like Jadeveon Clowney with the Browns.
Worse.
Oh, they want Myles Garrett to get all the sacks so they don't run anything my way. What the fuck did you just say? Bro, you've never had 10 sacks in your career. You only had 10 sacks at South Carolina one time. Fuck you mean, guy? Like, he talking like he an elite QB and like Devontae Adams tried to hype him up. But I don't know how long Devontae Adams is going to stay if they try to rebuild and throw this shit all away. Like I said, now it's looking like they might have to trade for Justin Fields, and I'm totally okay with that.
I think they should just get Rodgers.
They should just trade for Justin Fields.
I think if they can get Rodgers without giving up number 6.
Rodgers is a headache, bro. And he's almost 40.
But shit, man, headache. Drugs are legal in Vegas.
He knows Devontae. It's his personality.
He knows Devontae.
He don't know how to run.
And he has only got a $15 million cap hit, bro. Do that shit. Make that shit happen.
And who they gonna sign on defense?
He only has a $50 million cap hit.
Who they gonna sign on defense?
They have another $25 million to figure it out.
Who are they gonna sign on defense to make that defense respectable? Is Max Crosby and nobody fucking else?
There's plenty of people they can sign. What position do you want? It depends on who they draft. It depends on their draft pick.
Because Morig is not looking like the answer at free safety.
He's not even playing free safety anymore. He's playing more box safety now,
which is good for him.
They have Harmon playing free safety, which he's more of a nickel corner. He shouldn't even be playing free safety.
And Harmon is
getting hocked,
old as hell. Like when Reggie Nelson was playing free safety.
Yeah, but he's not that far.
No, Reggie Nelson when he had 5 picks and made the Pro Bowl, the year before he fell off the cliff in Oakland.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not that bad, honestly.
Raiders defense is like bottom of the league bad, is what I'm saying. So even if you have Aaron Rodgers, you have to literally hit on all your draft picks and build up a good enough
But they're
defense.
also bottom of the bag because of how bad their offense played. And their offense couldn't get in the rhythm and put them in a lot of bad positions. And I'm not going to use that as an excuse because you still got to make plays. But they made enough plays to win some games. If they can get another playmaker in the secondary, a playmaker on the edge, and a playmaker at linebacker, they can get back into the middle of the pack like they were last year.
I'd rather have Justin Fields, who's proven, hey, I can rush for 1,000 yards by myself.
So they're not getting Justin Fields, man.
People trying to say he's getting traded to the Panthers. You've been saying
they're trying to get Justin Fields for 2 years, bro.
And if he ends up
let that shit go,
and if he ends up on the Raiders, you fucking owe me.
I'd rather have CJ.
But you're not gonna get CJ at 7.
Have CJ, bro.
You're not getting CJ at 7, bro. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. Well, I was hoping the Colts would do some coach shit and take Will Levis.
You realize Bill Polian came out and said some shit, and the GM looked at him like, "What the fuck, bro? That's our draft strategy." He was like, we're gonna need a young QB. That's why we got an offensive-minded coach. And he just looked at him like, why the fuck would you say that?
Irsay already said that.
Irsay, not Bill Polian. But Irsay came out and said some shit.
He already said they're going to do anything to get a quarterback.
No, but like, he went in even more detail, and the GM looked at him like, shut the fuck up,
It's
bro.
fucking obvious. They just got fucking Jalen's offensive coordinator. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to move up and try to get either CJ or fucking the Alabama QB. Like, it's not fucking rocket science. Like, come on.
They're probably going to end up getting the Florida QB.
If they take Levis,
bro, I don't.
Then Irsay made the call.
Bro, Will Levis is barely.
He's a good Christian man. He played at Kentucky.
First off, here's the misconception about Will Levis. He didn't upgrade that program. They were getting 5-star recruits at Kentucky for like 3-4 years before Will Levis. All right, that's what everybody likes to forget. They were getting 5-star D tackles here and there, a 4-star guy here and there. The whole Kentucky program. It's Mark Stoops, right? Yeah, Mark. Yeah, I think it's Mark Stoops. He's pretty much been getting like top tier talent at Kentucky and competing more and more in the SEC since not Andre Woodson. It was after that Derek Locke, when Derek Locke was there running back. So my thing is, if it's the Raiders and Justin Fields might look like he might get traded, I think you gotta pull that trigger. Because you get a guy like imagine what he would do.
All right, Lucas, go
throw
ahead.
to Devontae Adams. Because Derek Carr damn sure ain't elevating. Derek Carr, if he ends up in San Francisco, I'm gonna laugh. I would laugh so fucking hard if he ends up on the Niners.
All right, so I guess we'll just go rapid fire with the coaching hires.
Yeah, exactly. Read my mind, sir.
Yeah, so all right, Ryan Nielsen just got hired to be the Falcons DC.
Touchdown.
Mike LaFleur is.
Wait, you gotta let us talk first, and then you go rapid fire.
Fine, but I don't even know who the fuck this guy is, though.
Yeah, he's the defensive line coach of the Saints, so I'm gonna say it's a touchdown because not only did they get.
Oh, because they're just stealing Saints people.
Exactly, but not just that, but the D-line played really well for the Saints last year.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Marcus Davenport finally break through.
Okay.
He's a free agent, too.
Well, what do you say, Kenneth?
I don't like the way you said my name.
I don't like the way you said his name.
Don't say my name like that ever again in life. Nobody. My mom don't say my name like that. And she hates all my other nicknames.
All right, hurry up.
I think it's a win because, I mean, shit, the Titans poached some of the Falcons guys, and Terry Fontenot looks like he's building a really competent staff out in Atlanta, and there are people saying they might try to trade for Lamar Jackson, which would be fucking hilarious. But, you know.
They got the cap to do it.
That's not fucking
They're in the
happening.
NFC.
That's not fucking happening, bro. If I'm Lamar Jackson,
they got the picks.
I'll fucking retire. I'll
picks.
I'll punch. I'll fight the whole Ravens front office.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, bro, I think the Ravens are going to trade him.
They're stupid.
Like the way it's looking,
I hope they
think
never
it's gonna
win
trade
another
him,
fucking
bro.
Super Bowl. They're
I
stupid.
think it's going to trade him.
Pay him. Stop being stupid and pay
They're
him.
going to trade him and draft Will Levis.
They're going to train him and draft Derek Carr. They're going to draft Will Levis and then sign Derek Carr.
No, they're going to sign the fucking Georgia quarterback to play with his offensive coordinator. But we'll get to that later.
Fucking Stetson Bennett. Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Next one.
Mr. Drunk and Disorderly.
All right. Mike LaFleur gets hired as the new Rams OC.
I think we already talked about this one, but it's a turnover because Elijah Moore didn't fuck with him, and
I don't think we did.
His brother didn't even call plays when he was the offensive coordinator at the Rams, and somehow finessed the Packers job.
I mean, he looks like a pretty decent head coach, so.
Yeah.
I said decent.
Okay.
I said decent.
Next.
All right. So the Cowboys fired Kellen Moore, and then the Chargers hired him as the new OC.
Did we touch on this?
We did. I think that's why I highlighted them and tagged you in them because I thought we talked about some of these. But yeah.
Lucas.
Nah. I think these were from the last one.
I don't think we talked about these, dude.
I definitely talked about them.
We definitely didn't talk about the Brian Flores.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that one.
That's new, yeah.
But yeah, it's a touchdown. Next. Look at what he did with Dak. If he did that with Dak, he can do way more with Justin.
He's going to do filthy stuff with it. They need to draft a receiver.
Broncos traded for Sean Payton.
That one for sure talked about. But yeah, it's a turnover because they just leveraged like 8 first-round picks for 2 guys that haven't won a Super Bowl in 13 years and 8 years.
That's true.
I just can't. I mean,
ridiculous.
Hey, it should make for a hell of a Netflix series.
It's going to be like, hey, yo, Russ, none of your fucking people from your team are allowed in the building. That shit stops. The Broncos have to be on Hard Knocks. The Broncos have to be on Hard Knocks or just cancel Hard Knocks.
They only do second coaches. They don't do first-year coaches.
See? This is bullshit. The Jets.
The Buccaneers hired.
You forgot Brian Flores hired as Vikings defensive coach.
That's the hire of the offseason.
I said that.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
You stammered over it a little bit, and then Pete interrupted you.
No, I said that.
Pete interrupted
like,
you.
Oh, that's a new
God,
one.
here we go. Touchdown. Brian Flores to the Vikings.
That's
Touchdown.
the best hiring of the offseason, honestly.
Right.
I'm really happy for Brian Flores.
Yeah.
He gets to fix that bum-ass defense.
Yeah. Good luck with that shit, dude.
That should be easy.
It's old now, though.
They have a solid foundation.
They're old, though.
Harrison Phillips is young.
Harrison Phillips is not old.
He's young.
He's not young.
He's young.
He's not young, bro.
Maybe 4 or 5 years.
He's not young, but he's not old. Is that what
He's in his prime. Raiders would have signed him or drafted him, but fucking Brandon Parker.
All right. Buccaneers hired Dave Canales as they hired him as the OC, right? Yes, OC.
That's the Seahawks QB coach.
Yep. I'm gonna say it's a touchdown.
I mean,
because look at what he do with Gino.
I mean, so I guess Carr's going to Tampa Bay.
That's true. That's a good point.
Pack up the car.
Unless Gino goes to Tampa Bay.
Nah, Gino fucking staying.
That's what they say.
I mean, they're gonna do some Clipper shit and lock him in a room like they did DeAndre Jordan.
Next.
Colts hire Shane Steichen to be the head coach.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a touchdown because obviously they're gonna move up and take a dual threat quarterback. So
and the offense wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
They showed the template.
The offense wasn't a problem at all.
Better than Jeff Sunday.
That's just me. That's just me. That was unnecessarily me. That was mean. You're petty. You're better than that. You should be better than that.
The Cardinals just hired Jonathan Gannon. So
That's
what do you think about that one?
Failure of a move.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm not watching the dude who choked
it's
away a Super Bowl.
Probably a turnover.
Your defense gave up 28 points, bro.
Imagine if they would have hired Steve Wilkes again.
I was like, you fucked up. You can't do that. You can't go back to that well. You burned yourself, didn't you? Don't you feel stupid now? You should. The Chargers hired somebody off the Raiders QB staff, too.
Last one.
And then the Ravens hired Georgia offensive coordinator Todd Monken to replace Greg Roman.
That's a fucking turnover, bro.
That's one and the same. How are they different?
What the fuck is he gonna do with Lamar Jackson, bro?
What is the Georgia offensive coordinator
gonna
going to do?
with Lamar Jackson because Lamar Jackson's gone. So
What's Todd Monken going to do?
Does he realize that
Leftwich was out there?
Does he realize that the Ravens just cycle through running backs and receivers, and they just have a tight end for 10 years?
Yeah,
and a good tackle. That's their offense.
That's
a good tackle, a good center, and a tight end, and everyone else is a hodgepodge. Like
the Ravens are like, we're progressive. We voted for Obama.
Yeah,
we drafted Lamar Jackson, and then you didn't pay him, and you gaslit him, and then his replacement somehow got a Pro Bowl nod.
Damn.
They thought you could just replace him.
Fuck you hire the offensive coordinator from Georgia, and your top two quarterbacks are black quarterbacks. Like, bruh.
No, it's not even that
Pro Bowl black quarterbacks.
It's not even that they're black quarterbacks. What the fuck was impressive about Georgia's offense? Their defense was elite. Their offense just said, we got 5-star receivers, linemen, and running backs. Hey, Stetson Bennett, don't fuck it up. It was the most vanilla offense. Like, Kenny McIntosh might be a 5th-round pick. Who are the receivers? Name one receiver off Georgia's team this year. George Pickens was there last year, but like, what the fuck is Todd Monken gonna do?
Them sign Swift in free agency.
Nah, they're probably gonna sign Derek Carr. Watch, just say, hey, you just gotta run the ball, throw it to your tight end, and find an open receiver. I'm telling you,
and you have a good tackle. Protect your wide side.
Your defense is elite. This is the best defense you've ever played with. Throwing picks in practice all day, and they're like, hey, our QB sucks. Mario Humphreys are like, hey, fuck that, bro. This dude sucks. We want Lamar back. How am I going to recruit?
Marcus Peters would say that. Mario Humphreys wouldn't.
That's why I didn't say Marcus Peters, because I would have to say the N-word like 87 times. Being from Oakland, I know he don't know how to hold his tongue. I know he don't. He would throw hands with Derek Carr in practice. He'd be like, fuck you and your lame ass brother, cuz.
And you're the weakest, and you're the weakest last quarterback in Oakland Raiders history.
Bro, you're the worst quarterback in Raiders history. I hate you, bro.
You're the last Oakland Raiders quarterback, and you're the worst.
I could have got traded to the Raiders. I said, nah, send me to Baltimore. I don't want to play with that bum ass Derek Carr. Your brother weak too. All
right, go ahead. Take your tangent. You ready, Nikki?
That was me talking to Marcus Peters.
Yeah. Is Marcus Rose me? Did he declare, or is he still playing?
Who? His name again?
The Marcus Rose me, the Georgia receiver.
What? Which one?
His last name?
Like their best receiver. It's like Rose me, like something Saint. He has like a double last name. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Don't nobody care.
Anyway, you're right. Anyway, take your tangent. Is Aaron Rodgers going to the Raiders? And what do y'all think of his weird little quirky darkness retreat he was being all mysterious about?
He was right when he said,
I was raised in the shadows.
These insiders are good at their jobs, but when it comes to me, they don't know shit.
Fucking Bane, dude.
You really met the darkness as a man. I've known it since I was a child.
Bro, what the fuck?
Oh my
what
God,
what the fuck is Aaron Rodgers' circle, bro? His fucking dog? Like, come on, bro.
His
That
dog.
man don't have no friends.
Donald
That man
Driver.
doesn't have friends.
Donald
dog.
Driver.
Come
Donald
on,
Driver.
man. Come on, man.
Donald Driver. Jeff Tedford.
Nah, but I've been going back and forth with my cousin, who's a big Packers fan. He actually made it out to Lambeau for the first time this past year. Unfortunately, to watch them take a big ass L to the Rams. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think it makes a lot of sense on both sides, and I think at this point, mine is fucking well. They're already invested in Adams. They're already invested in Waller. Rodgers and Adams seem to be having fun with it. They're trolling the fuck out of Raider Nation. I don't know how it's not tampering, but hey, whatever the fuck.
There's no such thing as tampering.
So yeah, man, I'm for it. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I think it should. As far as the darkness retreats, like I said earlier, drugs are legal in Vegas, Colorado, Washington. So he's probably going to one of those 3 teams.
He does it every year. A lot of these insiders, like you
Have y'all
said,
ever looked, did y'all look up what a darkness retreat is? Like, do you know what he's doing right now?
sitting in utter complete pitch
it's
blackness
just like
with no cell phone.
Yeah, it's just like meditating.
Yes. He just sits in a dark, pitch black room for like a whole weekend. That sounds like my personal hell. I cannot imagine.
That's like Pete standing in the shower with his phone in the bedroom, pretending to take a shower, just standing in there, just turning on the shower.
Like I feel like I would have a breakdown.
I mean, you probably would. Yeah.
Well, that's the point.
That'd be crazy.
You're just there with your own thoughts, and you're supposed to transcend it.
Yeah,
it's like time out for adults.
It's not even that. It's just like the dark, like the creepiness of it. Like I'm already afraid of the dark anyway. Like I'm not afraid to admit that whenever I turn the lights
That's why
off
you do
in
some
my house,
fucking
ayahuasca
or some fucking
because I get all scared.
Doha or some fucking peyote.
I said Doha. What the fuck? Name the one drug we don't know. How are you afraid of the dark?
It's really strong tobacco. Doha is legal.
Wait, you're afraid of the dark, Nikki?
How am I afraid of the dark? Bad things happen in the dark. What the hell?
But this is not a YG song. Relax.
Bro, you fucking glow in the dark. How can you be afraid of the dark?
He said you glow in the dark. You ain't shit.
When I'm outside at night alone, man, like.
Well, that's different.
Yeah, but you're not outside. You're like in a fucking teepee.
If you're in your apartment and it's pitch dark.
In general, like bad things happen.
You're like a walking nightlight.
When under the cover of night.
Not really. So when you get under your covers at night, you're like, oh shit, I'm in the dark. Are you scared then?
No. Not like when I'm asleep. Like I only sleep in pitch blackness. I don't have I can't sleep with any light or noise. But I'm talking about like actively like walking around my home or being outside. If it's dark, it like freaks me out. I get scared. Like you know that feeling, like you get that feeling on your spine or
somebody's watching you and you have no privacy.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
It's just an irrational fear.
And I have no privacy.
Oh.
Sorry, we're children.
And that was Touchdown and Tunes with Kenny and Pete.
See, bass and beats. Man, I was on to some shit in college. But nah, Michael Jackson actually sung the hook for that song. Otherwise, Rockwell's fucking garbage. But like for real, like I always saw it as like if I'm at home by myself and it's pitch black, I'm comfortable. Like whatever's here, fuck it. We just gonna run the fade.
Nah, I'm kind of the same way, Nikki, but
I've had power outages before.
I don't have fair skin that glows in the dark.
What do you mean?
Called you a light bright. Called you a walking light bright. His inner Umar Johnson is coming out. It's Black History Month, and Pete's the one making racial jokes.
How tan I get, so y'all about to be blown away.
He said you're more evanescent than a fucking Ice Spice bar.
Okay, Avril. We'll see, Avril.
Damn, called you Avril Lavigne. That's fucked up. He been wanting to say that since he met you.
I don't really think I'm that white.
I mean, you kind.
Well, you're not Canadian, so you're not that white.
No, like Canadians are like vampire white.
Where they say white. So
I mean, I don't know.
Hey, Lucas, you said Kenneth like white today, so shut up.
Summertime.
I mean,
I tan pretty deep and pretty fast in the summer though.
You literally have the Mac in your name, so it doesn't get whiter than that.
Whoa!
Wait, who's he talking about?
Oh shit!
I'm just saying.
She called you.
My last name actually isn't biologically connected to me.
We got producer on producer crime.
Yo, she said my biological name is not connected to me.
I'm confused as hell.
I'm using that line.
My here, I'm gonna rip out some trauma real quick. My ex-stepfather is the man who signed my birth certificates. And his last name is McEnany. So
what the fuck?
No, but we cool. Like he's chill. Like we're so
Old
close.
McDonald had a stepdaughter.
That's fucked up. I can't.
Bro, what the fuck?
Huh?
Y'all can laugh at this, man. This is not something you laugh at.
All right, I'm sorry.
I remember her saying this at the NFLPA Bowl. That's why I'm not laughing.
6 different options. There's I have 6 different options of last names.
She literally just audibled her whole name,
what
bro.
The fuck?
At least you didn't pull a Villaraigosa.
Family tree.
At least you didn't pull a Antonio Villaraigosa and steal somebody else's name and make it a new name.
Yeah, honestly, my fiance's last name kind of sucks. It's not really
Damn.
excited about having that one.
What is it?
Put a hyphen?
Mick Smith Bobby? Like, what is it?
Excuse me, my mom's maiden name is Smith, but
Oh, okay.
Jesus
his last
Christ.
name is Hancock.
Oh, that's not that
hell
bad.
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
You just have a
Hell yeah,
dirty
there you
mind.
go.
I know. I just don't like the thought of having cock in my last name, to be honest. But it's cool.
I mean, at least you didn't go to South Carolina.
No
Forget
comment.
You. What about your kids? That's what your kids.
Yeah, I have to give them super fancy last names, or else it won't sound good.
You
I
could
have
just
to give them it has to be Nathaniel and William and stupid crap like that. You know what I
There's
mean?
gonna be a John Hancock. Okay.
nah.
You guys should do a Hancock party.
John.
That would be so. That would
Someone
Alexander.
dresses up as Will Smith.
You dress up as
Somebody else dresses up as Billy Ray Thornton.
Who the fuck is Billy Ray Thornton?
That one dude who's the same fucking
I wanna-
old
I wanna
grouchy
name
white dude in
I
all
wanna
his
name my
movies.
son-
Not to be confused with Clint Eastwood, the other grouchy white dude.
Oh, Billy
I'm
Bob
not-
Thornton.
Yeah.
You mean?
You said Billy Ray Thornton. I was like, are you talking about
my bad.
what the fuck?
I don't know if you were trying to say Billy Ray
I thought you meant Billy Ray Cyrus, and I was like, wow,
My bad. My bad.
that's a special kind of white trash, buddy.
Use the 2 different guys' names.
Yeah, you can't name your kid Mick Hancock. That's a
I'm not a freaking.
That'd be so
Sociopath.
sick.
Yo, all right.
You honestly just have to come up with a Villaraigosa and just create a last name.
Damn. You and your fiance, if you guys had
Well,
a Happy Meal at McDonald's, it'd be called the McHancock.
What if his last name is McTommy?
Hell yes.
No, I think because I want to adopt a kid, so I think that I'll put my
Still-
last name on the adopted kid's name.
Wow. So you're going to put your fiance into therapy right away.
You're just gonna put all that trauma on that
Yeah,
kid.
you're just going to put all that trauma on your husband right away.
I think you need to
Why don't you just neuter him?
That he doesn't.
don't give her any ideas.
Huh?
You could emasculate him.
Excuse me. My last name is awesome, and I want to pass it along. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Okay, so now we're getting
putting on
into
the adopted kid
the
anyway.
gender role concept of should women pass their last names along. That's an
My
interesting
last
take.
name is dope. So yeah, McEnany, that shit sounds awesome.
But that's
Like,
not
you
even
sound
your
like a
real-
four-string
that's not even your real
quarterback.
Last name, technically.
Your kid's gonna have a fucking Canadian last name,
You sound like a 4-string quarterback in the CFL.
like the QB he covered at the Senior
Okay.
Bowl. The dude whose dad's an arm wrestler.
Which one?
The dude Tyler Baguette, the dude's dad's an arm wrestler. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know how you guys are gonna have to reconcile that because you might just have to become Miss Hancock.
Dang.
Again, I can hyphenate it. That's the thing. And also,
Damn, your kid's
I wanna
gonna
name
get
my-
bullied,
my-
man.
I want to name my son.
You were
I
adopted,
wanna name my
and you have your mom's last name. Like, damn, bro.
Shut up, Hancock.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Like,
gonna cut deep.
your kid's gonna
bro.
get bullied,
That's gonna cut
man.
deep.
And then people are gonna be like, "It's not even that big a deal," and then
What
you just
kind
give
of
them the
weird
evil
thing?
eye.
Bro, have you
First
been
of
on
all,
TikTok?
so
Kids
y'all
are
the
not
type of people
nice.
that would bully it.
Yeah, bullying
Y'all
on
the type of
TikTok is
people that would bully an adopted kid. Is that
I
what
don't
you're trying
know.
to tell me?
Maybe. I
adopted
don't
kids
know. Who
get bullied
knows?
all the time.
Yeah, bro.
They're in the foster system.
What do you want us to tell you?
Like we don't make the rules; we just tell
mean-
you how they're gonna be applied.
Like, I feel like, I mean, I would have. I don't know, man.
If you're gonna pass your name down, you gotta hyphenate and give him both last names. You can't just give him your last name. Like,
Yeah. Or hyphenate your last name.
I mean,
hyphenate your last name.
It's
and give it to
Hancock
him.
and then your last name. Because you can't go your last name and then Hancock.
Have different last names,
You could go your last name and
I
Hancock.
don't think it's that big of a deal.
No, Hancock would have to be first and then the last name.
Nah,
you
I've
can't
seen-
be a
I've
mix. You can't be a mix something and then.
My future man having the last name. Who cares? It's not that big of a deal. We can each have one.
It reads
Okay.
well.
Okay.
It's not even the one that will be.
You're gonna
it's
have
not
a
even the one that will be
flashback in like
biologically
15
related.
years when your little 7-year-old comes home and is like, "Yeah, Mom, they bullied me because I have your last name." You're
And
gonna,
then
be
your
like-
last name, your kid's last name is an acronym, and then you're fucked.
you're gonna go back in the fucking time like, damn.
It's a
Kenny and
Thursday
Pete
night.
were right.
What kind
acronym.
of 7-year-old? What kind of 7-year-old would bully somebody?
Are you
because they have
kidding
their
me?
mom's last name?
7-year-olds get bullied all the fucking time, bro.
That's where all my bullying started. Was at
The
7.
boys.
Oh, it's I should let me get this straight. So little boys are being like, I guess.
No, not just little boys. Little girls are evil. Little girls are demons too.
Little girls do
Child
most of
that
the
I'm
bullying.
supposed to care?
Let's be
Little girls do the bullying that you realize that it doesn't manifest until you become a teenager, and then you realize you're a womanizer, and it all came from that one girl in the fucking 2nd grade
who dissed you for your homie
I
up
mean,
the.
who said you were
screen.
ugly in
I see
front of your
what I'm
mom,
saying,
and you
but
never got
the
over it.
onus- The onus isn't really on me to change me or my ideas because of the way that someone will react to it.
But you have to
So-
prepare.
But
your,
you got to prepare
your
your
future
child. It's
offspring
not about
for it.
you. Once you have a kid, it becomes about the kid.
And
that's
it's
what you got to think
and
about.
it's not your name. It's not how you feel about your name. It's the name itself. That's the family name. It's the family crest. So everybody has to be on the same page
Yeah.
about that. You can't half step on that. Like my last name could have been Phillips. That's a whole different fucking dichotomy.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could have had a lot of different last names.
Bro,
but
my
I got
sister's
the one
having
that
so
I
many
got. I
issues
like
getting
it,
her
so I wanna pass it
license
on.
because her social security card has her hyphen last name with her dad.
People treat hyphen last names fucked up.
When she got adopted, they
I mean-
dropped the hyphen, and so now she's having this whole mix-up where she can't get her license because her social security card don't match her birth certificate.
And then it's if the
Yeah, I
DMV's
have issues with
stupid,
that too, actually.
the DMV's stupid because they're
No,
like,
I'm-
here, I'm a person. Here's my birth certificate. Yeah, it's not the original copy. What the fuck?
But it's like a legal binding document, and I got it from the place you told me to get it from.
But you see the watermark on the back. Bitch, I
But it
came out of my
doesn't-
mom's pussy. I
doesn't
wasn't in the
it doesn't
factory.
match what we have on the system.
I was in the delivery room
All
learning
right,
how
man.
to breathe.
Well, we're way over time, so let's get through this.
Yeah.
Go ahead, next one, Nikki.
Whew. Cup premarital therapy.
Oh.
That's the thing. Just Google
Hey,
it.
one last thing before, just rolling all the way back to Rodgers.
This is going on the overtime segment for sure.
Rolling just one little.
You are definitely on
thing
Kenny's
about
coaching tree.
Rodgers. No,
I'll take Lucas. I'll take the emo one.
You can just.
Anyways. No, I'm just saying. Okay, I just want to bring up. I just want to remind everyone. I just want to put it back out there that 3 to 4 weeks ago we were back in studio, and I had mentioned that I said I would bet my life and all my money that Rodgers would be leaving the Packers, and all y'all wanted to make fun of me, and all y'all said there's no way it's gonna happen, and I'm crazy, and that this isn't a contract, and it's never gonna work out, like blah 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 blah. And I'm like, watch it. I bet.
You still want me to
and
bet
guess
you
what?
your life
Guess
and your
what? Look at this
things.
conversation Look at the conversation we were just having. You guys said, "Oh, you crazy? Oh, no, there's no way."
Well,
Girl,
to be
you
straight,
crazy.
I never said you were crazy.
To be straight,
Pete said that.
to be straight, that was before I knew that the team that traded for him would only have to pay him $15 million in cap.
To be fair, don't
I thought
care.
they were going to
No
have to
plus
take
ratio.
the whole $55 million
No
cap
plus
hit, which I thought was stupid and crazy. But now that I know the Packers have to pay $40 million to him to trade him, and they have to hold that cash.
Ignorance of the law
It's fine.
is not an excuse, as they say.
Damn, she went back. She doubled
you're
back
right.
with the Karen.
Wow,
she Euro,
that sounds
she
like
Euro
some-
stepped into the Karen.
That sounds like some Texas shit, man.
I mean, yeah. Fuck around in Texas. Fuck around in Texas with some weed that you're not supposed to have.
Just comply.
All right, next.
Compliance is acceptance.
Anyway, Brady. So Lucas, do you have any thoughts about Brady retiring?
I don't give a fuck. Just don't take Greg Olson's money, please. He deserves it.
Yeah, that sounds like a peak coaching tree.
That was your best tangent of all fucking
Don't
season.
take Greg Olson's money, man. Greg Olson needs it.
He deserves it.
What?
Really deserves it.
Needs it?
And
He
plus,
needs
it, bro.
Your thoughts?
Tom Brady took an L when he tried to fucking take a picture of his dong out. Bro, nobody wants to see that
I
shit.
already said this, bro. I think I said this when we talked in the Senior Bowl, but if you're going to do the thirst trap, at least have the cojones to show the pipe, bro. That's all I'm going to say.
At least like stretch and be at full salute.
Yeah,
Don't
bro.
like put your elbow in front of your crotch like you're a scared. Like you're
come on,
a dude
bro.
at a Sadie Hawkins
What are you
dance.
at fucking middle school? You changing in the middle school locker room?
Are you at a Christian academy and you're afraid to get a
Maybe.
boner because you think the nun or something might hit you? Like, nobody wants to see vegan fucking Playgirl spreads, okay? We didn't ask for that. Nobody asked for that.
And then Mahomes took one with his fucking trophy and WWE belt.
Yeah, that's real. That's some light skin shit if he did that.
All right, go ahead, Nate. Your thoughts on it?
Obviously, he's the GOAT.
I think.
That's what you were going to say,
You just took our whole fucking flow.
No, I wasn't going to say that.
Here we go.
I actually was going to say
In
that.
context.
I don't know if y'all heard, but he pushed his Fox contract back by a year. He will not start next season. He will start 2 seasons from now. And reports
2024?
are coming in.
I thought he was going to start in 2024, so he started in 2025?
Oh, okay, sorry. Then he's starting in 2025. I don't know. He
24.
pushed it back by a year. And it's obviously this is like not confirmed, but it's people are getting to be that he's attempting to win his family back and then go back to Fox Sports. He's contacted Zell and trying to like reconcile with her and all this kind of stuff. To be honest, bro, me personally, that cringe.
Yeah, that's
like-
cringe, brother.
Your wife
Like,
getting
you gotta
dicked
let it
down
go.
by her Brazilian
Like,
teacher. It's too late.
he did her dirty. He did his family dirty.
Whoa, whoa,
what?
whoa,
To-
whoa, whoa,
to
whoa,
go-
whoa, whoa,
To
whoa.
go below 500 and get thrown out of the playoffs, early exit by the Cowboys.
Okay, so now
Like,
imagine if Brady's kid's last name were fucking Berzer, whatever the fuck Giselle's last name is.
Bunchin?
Yeah, Bunchin.
She has
Those kids
she
would
has a
definitely
German
get bullied.
name, so yeah.
That's all I
That's
want to
true.
say.
I don't
Sorry.
see. I think they wouldn't get bullied because they're the children of Giselle and Tom Brady.
What's
No,
going
they
on?
definitely would get bullied.
Your mom's a
more.
model?
They get bullied.
Yeah, let's be honest. What is the social standing? What is the social standard level of respect for a model?
I just put sugar in those kids' water.
Yeah, that'd be fucked up.
Social standing respect.
Like, what's the
I mean,
social
she's
standard
like-
of respect for a
Yo.
model?
She's like
Male
one of the
or
most cherished
female?
individuals that's ever come out of Brazil.
She's a white
The
woman.
entire
She's a white
country of
Brazilian. Let's be
Brazil
honest.
absolutely adores
She's
her.
not like she's a white Brazilian. She's like really. She's probably Polish. She just happened
She's
to be born in
Brazilian. She was born and from Brazil.
Like white people born in Africa?
Both her parents are German.
Oh, exactly. There you
Both
go.
her parents,
Bingo.
Both her parents have her grandparents.
fuck
are
do you know
Nazis.
this, Lucas?
Potential Nazi ties. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, what the
It's
fuck?
not.
A lot of
You
Nazis
look-
moved to
you look
Germany
at
after the
the-
Holocaust.
No,
Look at-
I'm just saying, let's
Yeah.
not throw shade on Giselle's world class celebrity status because she happens to be a model.
No, I don't. Like male and female models really aren't looked at as like, oh, I really want to hear what you have to fucking say. You're a beacon of like. There's more respect for a football player.
Okay, what
Who
about
won
Tyra
6
Banks or Heidi Klum?
They still throw jokes at her about her big ass forehead. Nobody's checking for any of those models anymore. Is what I'm saying.
But they're both
He's literally
moguls
a
and
national
millionaires.
treasure.
Okay, muggles. You said muggles. They're not mudbloods. This isn't Harry Potter. Learn how to fucking talk, Pete.
They're muggalos, bro.
They're mudbloods. It's disrespectful. That's a racial slur.
She's a literal national treasure. I don't
So what?
She's a national treasure, not in America. That's what I'm
Alright,
saying.
bro.
I'm saying a model like.
Rio Olympics.
Bro, we still got like
She's
Apple
not, okay, modeling is an Olympic sport.
Athletes were at the Rio Olympics.
Modeling is an Olympic sport.
Someone get this show on the rails, man.
No, but
Fuck.
like, no, for real. Like, let's be honest. Like, who the fuck? Like, I'd rather hear from Ja Rule what Ja Rule has to say at a time like this than listen to anything a model has to say, male or
I want
female.
to hear what Boosie has to say.
Thank you. I want to hear what Boosie got to say too.
Models for no reason. That's crazy.
Because it's like when you talk about he did her wrong,
To be a model, they get to eat like one almond a year. Like that's crazy, bro.
and almonds are actually a waste of taxpayer money and water. You know how much almond milk? You know how much water gets fucking wasted making almond milk, and it gets thrown out and nobody drinks it? Yeah. So bottom line is, almonds are almost as useless as models are.
They're not. They're really good for you. They
I
have
know
a
they're
lot
good
of-
for you, but I'm saying almond milk.
They're high in omega.
3s.
Yeah, that.
Omega,
So I
it's
fucking lost all
omega-5s,
confidence
dude.
in his ability to speak words.
Did I just get Bruce Bliss shit, bro? What's
That's
going
fucked
on?
up. Don't say that.
Yeah, you got aphasia, brother.
No, he has dementia now.
No, he has aphasia and then it went to dementia.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It's like it's gotten worse.
Shit.
You got the yips. You got the
I thought
verbal
he just
yips,
got
Pete.
I thought he just got misdiagnosed.
Nah,
No,
it's
he definitely
bad.
has
It progressed.
His shit, he gonna be seeing like
No, I
fucking,
heard
yes,
about
that
that, but
was
I just
pretty
didn't. Damn.
he gonna be seeing
Anyway,
Rainbow Code
I'm
and all
glad we
types
got
of
we went from Tom Brady to hating almond milk, but
and models and how
So-
models are useless and have no social
Moving on.
standard or impact.
He just say
you
skinny
think models
people.
are useless.
No,
He just
they're
said skinny people.
no, they're
Those are
plus size
cherished
models
individuals.
too.
The Rock.
Oh, so you're saying fat models don't count, Pete?
Effectively
Pete's
useless.
saying fat models don't count. Oh shit.
For real though, like
Not in pizza.
Pete's body shaming.
you can say
Pete
that
is
about so many like different types of roles. Like the actors are musicians are useless. Quarterbacks
Man.
are useless. Sport anyone who plays a sport useless.
no, but I'm
They're
saying
just as useful.
being a model.
Like
Can we change the subject?
Like, how does being a model like make you a
Yeah,
credible
what's
member of
happening
society? Like compared to like a quarterback who had to fucking earn it.
Bro, come on.
Like, getting
We gotta go through
like,
the
if
whole-
you're a model, the most you might have is like arthritis, maybe. If you're a QB,
Damn,
you're gonna end up like fucking LT.
Bro, you know, like all those years of fucking bulimia and anorexia, like fuck up your esophagus and your stomach lining. your
Not all
intestine
models.
lining and
Not all
that
models
shit.
have that though. I'm just saying, where are we comparing?
Again,
Where are we putting?
revert to your last statement that you just
do
said.
you know that? Or are you just saying that? Anyway, I don't know why you hate models so much.
I don't hate
even
models,
know
but I'm
why
just
you
like,
care
when
about
did we
models.
value models so much? I never understood like the point
Why-
of male.
It's the same reasons. Why do we value any form of entertainment so much? Like we should be paying our freaking firefighters and dudes dying on the front line of our country a lot more than dudes running around throwing.
Yeah, but, oh shit! Oh shit! I wasn't expecting this repeat. I was not expecting.
I don't know about that.
I wasn't expecting.
Let's move on.
Well, okay, y'all got something to say about firefighters?
I mean, there's a lot of racism in
Everything
firefighting.
good.
There's a lot of racism in firefighting. Like firefighters used to let black
Okay,
people's
you
homes
can
go up
say
in
what you want
smoke.
about police, they suck or whatever.
There's
But what
racism.
firefighters do? They just went into hot burning
Bro, they
buildings.
make like
Like, they just
100K.
help people.
There's racism in
get-
firefighting.
to,
And
like,
sexism in firehouses.
They
by
can
the
make
way.
100K a year to go to the gym with their boys and fuck around for 40 hours
That's
for
not-
4
that-
days,
that's-
and then go get
Dude,
a
That's
cat,
not true.
literally
One of my high
in
school
real
teammates
life,
is a
see the
firefighter. That's
is doing
false.
in my gym.
and then get a cat, and then get a cat out the fucking thing, and then maybe do a fire like once in their whole 20-year career.
That's not true at all. Where did you get that information?
Bro.
Yeah, now I'm on their side. I'm on their side. You went too far. Like I just like wanted to have a question. Like so,
Bro, when's the last time you saw a firefighter?
bro, my high
Last
school
time
teammate is a firefighter. I'm
last time-
telling you,
The last time I
he
saw a
literally puts out
firefighter-
fires all the time.
Last time I seen the firefighter.
Residents of California and talking crap about firefighters.
And he's a Marine.
No, I fuck with the forestry
It's
firefighters.
the most dangerous.
I fuck with the force, and
Firefighters
actually,
is one of the most dangerous jobs in California.
More dangerous
yeah,
than a
you know
cop.
why? You know why? You know why? White women? You know why?
Oh,
Because we're
shit.
not supposed to be fighting the fires. We're supposed to be letting them burn. It's part of the California ecosystem. That's what my people did. They let it burn, and it came back.
Okay, Usher. Oh shit!
Don't get me started on fighting fires.
What are you
Fighting
talking
fires is a
about?
fucking fallacy.
European.
Like plus size models.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I wasn't expecting this. Wait, so are disabled models a fallacy then too? Are models with like burn? Who are like models who are burn
All right,
victims?
let's move on. Let's move on.
Are they a fallacy too?
Let's
oh
move on.
shit!
Next one.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
This is a dark
He
path.
derailed that hard.
P went super right-wing conservative. I was not expecting this today when I woke up this morning.
Bro, I gotta bring you Oakleys next. You gotta put on the Oakleys, dude.
All right, you guys are going to get me kicked out. You guys got Kenny yelling. I'm getting complaints from the neighbors.
Ain't nobody complain. They like, these niggas still talking.
Anyway.
Talking about anticlimactic.
Okay. AJ Green retired.
Yep,
That's
yeah,
anticlimactic.
Yeah, man.
He's not a Hall of Famer though.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
Julio is though.
Yeah, man. I feel bad for AJ Green.
His last catch was like a 77-yard touchdown though. He looked like his old self.
Shout out to Georgia receivers.
Really?
Every once in a while.
Once every decade.
Once every 7 years.
Next.
Calvin Ridley's applying for reinstatement.
Free Calvin.
He's on the Jaguars. He should be nice with Trevor Lawrence.
But he has to actually get reinstated first. That's a hell of a receiving group. Him,
That's
Christian
true.
Kirk.
Justin Blackman.
You're going to hell. You're going to the deepest, darkest, quietest part of hell. I just want you to know that, Pete.
Bro, you going off on the weirdest takes, bro.
Like, they're going to the part of hell where the only vending machine they have is just full of Mountain Dew, fucking Baja Blast, apple, hot
Hey,
sauce.
that sounds good.
Nah,
man.
that's just nasty. Roy Wood said it was gross. Pete's on
I'm
demon
just
time
saying,
for
has
sure.
Calvin Ridley ever had a 300-yard game? Or
I think he did. I think he did. In college, maybe.
All right,
He
go
was a
ahead.
good fantasy pickup as a freshman.
Perhaps.
I mean, as a rookie.
All right, Dan the man. Dan
Oh my God.
Orlovsky.
Whatever.
I thought you were
man.
going to make a...
Tom,
Yeah, he's a Russian spy.
Nicky's doing a Tommy Hill turn on this episode.
I mean, Hill?
Excuse me? A Tommy who?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just saying, you call Dan Orlovsky the man? Like, really?
I mean, I just said Dan the man. I feel like Dan. Everyone calls every man named Dan ever Dan the man.
I know.
Nah,
It's
not
just like
every
a white
Dan
person
gets that
doing it.
title.
No, think
I know,
that's
but I
his-
wouldn't
that's
call the
his
guy
name.
who safetied on accident the man.
All-time leader in UConn
He,
passing statistics.
You
Oh,
heard,
All right,
That was the
Dan
point.
the
don't say
man.
Connecticut around Lucas. He gets triggered.
I said UConn.
He was approached by both the Colts and the Panthers.
Mhm.
Wait, him?
What do
'Cause
y'all think?
Josh McCown got hired as a
Yeah.
QB
Yeah,
coach.
man, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's
Did he really? To where?
I want DJ Shockley to get hired as a QB coach. He got hired by not the Texans, but he got hired on somebody's staff.
Oh,
I forget where. Josh McCown is definitely somebody's QB coach right now, though. I'm calling racism. Where's Donovan
man,
McNabb? Where's Mike Vick? Where's Dante Culpepper?
Hey, I'm just glad these young cats respect Michael Vick enough to bring him around.
I mean, he's broke. He's a broken man. Let's be honest.
They had him at the Pro Bowl throwing routes to Stephon Diggs.
You can't really give no
Before
advice.
Diggs did that,
Pick six.
yeah, that's what they're calling it.
He threw an interception to his brother.
No, I'm talking about.
Stephon Diggs to Cowboys.
I thought you were talking
like,
about when he took a pick behind all those cheerleaders.
I didn't see that.
God, dude, that was literally the worst
Oh,
mistake
yeah.
I've ever seen in my life.
That was
I don't know
cringe.
if y'all covered it already. I cannot tell you. I saw that happen. I almost died. What little respect I had for that man died in that moment. No wonder all of his teammates say that they would never let him date his sister.
Oh,
Isn't he like a wife
yeah.
or a
Oh,
girlfriend
wait.
or something?
What's Stephon Diggs do?
I-
Or-
Nah,
Tr-
I
tr-
think he's single.
Yes, I know he does.
Are you
And
sure?
look what- like,
Nah,
that's-
he's single.
And the fact that like the cameraman too, that man should be fired. Like not like you know how like
Was it really that
you know
bad?
how, like,
Stephon Diggs?
I thought it was just like
Dude,
an
it was-
inconvenient.
it was
What'd he do? Was he staring at a cheerleader's ass?
it was like 30 seconds.
Yeah, well,
He
it
like
was, yeah.
squatted down like 2 inches away from her cheeks. Like he
Was
would
it
have
that
felt
bad?
the heat of, like her passing.
Anytime somebody says this is that bad, it's because
And-
they've been in that situation.
Oh my god.
It was
Bro,
it was
the Saints
horrendous. I
cheerleaders
can't believe
are
I
heat,
watched it
bro.
on live TV. It was
I'll wreck my life for a Saints
and
cheerleader.
like you know
Don't
like you know like whenever like you know like during a football game if there's like a streaker or if there's like an unnecessary celebration, the cameraman isn't allowed to show it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? On TV.
It's the Pro Bowl. They needed the ratings.
So how is it possible that the cameramen are trained so well to like avoid those types of like controversial displays, but then zooms in on this poor Cincinnati cheerleader's ass for like 45 seconds?
I don't think it was
the same way cops are trained not to kill people, and then all they do is murder black people.
I thought it was supposed to just be like
it's a choice.
I thought it was supposed to just be like like part of the fucking catch. Like, I don't know. I thought that whole catch competition was stupid anyways.
Pro Bowl.
The way that cheerleader turned around and reacted, had no idea what he was about to do.
I thought he was just taking a knee to fucking get leverage.
Pro Bowl needed.
I don't know, man.
They needed views, bro. That's why.
It did look bad in the pictures, but like when I watched it live, like I didn't really think much of it. Honestly,
they needed the social media numbers. That's why they did it.
It was way worse live.
It wasn't until I saw the pictures that I was like, "Oh,
was it Brett Musburger? Was it Brett Musburger bad?"
I mean, he didn't touch anything. He was just like,
I mean, don't get me wrong. He shouldn't have done it either way. It was
just on the knee.
Really gross.
Was it Brett Musburger?
It didn't really make the catch that much better. That's what I was trying to understand. I was like, why are the cheerleaders out there? Like, I guess it's supposed to be like to create the alleyway. Or like, I thought he was going to jump over them. I thought he was going to jump over all the cheerleaders. I was like, there's no way.
Like that.
I was like, there's no way he's going to jump over.
No, but he instead decided to like grossly objectify some random woman for no reason. But good for him. And
but wasn't he like tying his shoe or some shit?
That could have been.
No, he just like
fixing his clothes.
So he did it for clout,
and just took a sniff.
Apparently, he was putting on a
sniff. I didn't see the sniff. I did not see the sniff.
Scratch and sniff is wild.
I did not see the sniff.
Scratch and sniff is wild.
Yo,
there you go.
I need to see the sniff.
Anyway.
I can go back and watch this now. I did not see it at all. I didn't watch the Pro Bowl. I fell asleep through it.
So, yeah, for real. Fuck Stephon Diggs for that. That was gross. Anyway, will we be cursed with another season of Rex Ryan coaching in the NFL?
Dog, if that's Sean Payton's first hire, that man is washed, and the Broncos are going to be in the fucking tank for another 5 to 10 years.
That would be awesome.
For Russell Wilson's sake, I pray to God that Rex Ryan doesn't get hired.
Until Rex Ryan realizes that his safeties are now linebackers, and his 2-down linebackers can't play anymore. And his nose tackles can't play anymore.
His nose tackles are D tackles.
So, yeah, his whole scheme is dated.
It's the formula.
He hasn't coached in 7 years, bro. Think about how much the NFL has changed.
Really
Look at all the fucking black quarterbacks and all the dual threat quarterbacks that have come up. Look at the amount of 1,000-yard receivers, the amount of 1,000-yard backs. The offense is so much more powerful now.
Plus, he's gonna say something stupid to Sierra.
He's not ready.
He gonna play future at the
He's not
team.
ready.
He gonna play future.
They'd be better off hiring Vance Joseph or Steve Wilkes.
Steve Wilkes, I think, already got hired.
Oh, he did. I don't think he did. Did he? Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember where, but he definitely did.
Next.
No, he got hired of the Panthers.
I haven't heard this one yet, but so Danny Dimes, it says over $7 million a year. I'm guessing his contract got restructured for some who knows what reason.
He's a free agent. The rumors are
talking about the extension. Yeah,
the rumors are he could get an extension of up to $35 million. They also have to sign Saquon, which they'll probably franchise him.
Danny Dimes to the Niners.
Yeah, they're just going to franchise thing.
Which means they're going to have to pay.
I don't know about that.
Imagine Danny Dimes to the Niners and Derek Carr to the Giants.
But that's the price that quarterbacks are going for. But that's why guys like Lamar need to get their $50 million, because if Daniel Dimes is getting 35,
you got to give me 80.
And the cap went up 10%. The cap jumped up a lot.
There's more money on the table.
There's more money on the table.
If he could have been nice, said, bro, just give me 5 years fully guaranteed.
But honestly, I might go the other way. I might franchise Danny Dimes and sign Saquon long term and let Dimes play for
get the Kirk Cousins
big country. Yeah, exactly. I'll pay you a little bit more for 1 year, and if you earn it, then he will give you a long term. But I don't know. We'll see how it plays out.
That's crazy. Imagine if he get. That's just crazy. Free agency gonna be crazy this year.
Oh yeah. Geno Smith expected to get a long deal with the Seahawks. What do y'all think about that?
Yeah, I know Kenny said they're gonna lock him up like DeAndre Jordan. That was funny.
Yeah. just pay him, I guess.
I think they're jumping the gun a little, to be honest.
Why? Is it because he's black?
Bro, he was like
shit. He left
from West Virginia.
He played at West Virginia. He's in his 11th year, and he was a Pro Bowler and led the NFC in touchdown passes. And he's black. God damn, Lucas is on one today. This man's on demon time. He got hatred for MILFs. He got hatred for
but
all types of stuff.
It's just, bro, be more upfront, man. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I don't think it's too early. I mean, he's 10-year pro.
I don't know. I wouldn't disagree with it. I wouldn't be mad. I'm just saying.
He's a good bridge guy.
I mean, 3/4 of a successful year, and then just give him a 5, 6, 7 year extension. That's crazy.
3/4. He was an MVP for half the season. He was an MVP candidate for half the season. He won comeback player of the year, even though Jared Goff probably should.
He didn't come back from shit though.
That's why I gave him the 3/4 because then he fell the fuck off in the second half of the season.
We shouldn't say 3/5.
He didn't fall off though. Tyler Lockett got hurt.
Time out. At least you didn't say 3/5 because that would be really fucking racist.
And they lost. Yeah, and they lost all their running backs.
3/5 is a purpose. Damn, Lucas was right. That was racist. It's because he's black. You said 3/4 like that's supposed to make it better.
See,
it's not 4 out of 4.
All right, Kenny.
I respect your dark side.
See, he does have some Kenny influence in him.
It's there. It's there.
All right, go ahead. Next one.
I mean, how old is he?
32.
32.
As many touchdown passes as he threw.
It's not that bad. I thought he was a little bit older.
He's a good bridge QB.
He still hasn't written back.
He ain't never running back. He's like a light skinned chick. He don't leave you on red forever.
How much you want to bet the fucking Seahawks take Duggan in the 7th round?
Oh,
bro,
shit,
Duggan is a fullback. I watched Duggan and I was like, these QBs are fucking hot garbage. They're worse than last year.
Or Hayner. I could see him taking any of those.
Hayner
guys.
and Cunningham are the only two people I would consider drafting. Because Cunningham, can actually play.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cunningham balled out in the Senior Bowl.
I don't know about that.
He did.
Bro, he only threw like 4 passes.
And he ran for first downs. And
he got 2 first downs and threw 4 out of 6.
That pick was bad, but that was like...
But that's kind of what it was all week. Is like he'll make a play with his legs, he'll make a play with the pass, and then he'll throw a pick.
But I mean, it's also like the receiver kind of fucked up. The receivers did not have the best week because I think the QB play was inconsistent, and the receivers weren't that good. The receivers at the Shrine Bowl were better than the Senior Bowl.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of. The tight ends were cool though. Tight ends were good.
The tight ends were
not that productive in college, so it's kind of like a pick 'em.
If Musgrave runs a 4.4, I'm gonna be shocked. I didn't think he was that fast. I watched him play for 2 years.
I like the Cincinnati tight end too.
Cincinnati tight end had me cracking up. He was at the Shrine Bowl.
No, they had one at the Senior Bowl too.
Yeah, well, the one at the Shrine Bowl had me fucking dying. We were talking.
They had a little fucking 5'8" linebacker. They said that dude is 5'10". He's not taller than Andy, bro. He's shorter than Andy.
From where?
From Cincinnati.
Oh yeah,
Pace Jr.
Yeah. I was like, bro,
but he gets the ball.
All I know is
he's not taller than Andy, bro.
Marte Mape gonna have a dope fucking. All you got to do is just run a good 40 at Sacramento State's Pro Day. And salute to the Michigan tight end.
All right, man, we're on a tangent. Here you go.
Schoonmaker.
Last two.
Travis, right? Travis Kelce is going to be hosting SNL, and he is the first athlete in over 3 years to be given a host on Saturday Night Live.
Was Kaepernick a host on Saturday Night Live?
I like that fact. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I like that fact. That was a good one.
I better not see Kelsey make any fucking blackest jokes after he dumped his black fiance, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a good thing. He better just bring out his brother. Yeah, his mom.
Nah, the SNL is pretty unfunny.
I mean, let's be real, dude.
Who
Any
the
of us
fuck
even
said-
watch SNL anymore?
I'm just trying to figure out who said they were underdogs and not going to make the playoffs. Like, that's a lie, bro. Like, now you're lying. Did she? Who picked the
Low-key,
Chiefs?
bro, there were some people picking the Chiefs to finish second or third in the West. They were talking about
Take
how
their-
it's going to be
take
the
their media
toughest
credentials.
division.
Take their media
And
credentials.
they're going to say it was the toughest
So,
division.
Take their media
The
credentials.
Broncos were supposed to be better. The Raiders were supposed to be better. The Chargers were supposed to be better.
Man, everybody who watched the Raiders knew they were going to suck. I said the Raiders were going to be trash, and Phil and everybody else tried to they're going to win 13 games. No, they're not.
I never said that.
Devontae Adams
I
doesn't
said
play
10 or 11,
defense.
bro.
I said if they're lucky, they'll win 9.
I said 10 or 11. All right, go ahead.
I said 8, but 8 and 10.
Last one.
Excuse me. DeAndre Hopkins' no trade was voided.
Yeah, so he got his no trade avoided because of the PED suspension. I think he's honestly going to get traded because
For
him
sure,
and
get
Kyler
traded.
are already not seeing eye to eye. He has that big cap hit, and where he goes, I don't know, but I could see him going to somewhere like New England.
Traded to the Chargers and they cut Keenan Allen.
I don't think they'll get him because that kind of defeats the purpose of cutting.
I don't think we will either. Cause
DeAndre Hopkins is better than Keenan Allen.
The Pats have cap, or the Bears. Bears could do it.
older.
If the Bears are serious about
Bears-
winning,
The Patriots love kicking the
I could
tires on
definitely see
old
the Bears get-
receivers. That's like your niche. Wide
Is DeAndre
receivers,
Hopkins a
old
Hall of Famer?
receivers, and fast guys.
is DeAndre Hopkins a Hall of Famer?
Probably. Yeah.
No, like definitely. Is he?
Yeah. I would say he's been the best receiver of his era.
Is Devontae a Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
Why'd you hesitate for 5 seconds?
I don't know, man. I mean, he's the second best receiver of his generation.
So who else?
Wait,
Those-
was
those-
He's like the Carmelo of
That's
receivers in this generation.
disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Wow.
and he don't have that first ring with Rodgers.
Bro, Super Bowl rings are overrated. It's a team game. If a dude doesn't win a Super Bowl,
I wouldn't say they're overrated, but I get what
Randy
you're saying.
never won a ring.
I get what you're saying.
He's
it's
one of
not,
the
it's not a make or break.
5 greatest football players
It's
to
not
ever
a make.
exist.
It's not a make or a break, but it gives you an edge.
It shouldn't though. In some cases,
And if Steve Smith is having trouble getting in, it's hard for me to put Devontae in.
so that's like you're just gonna have 20 years of log jams because they won't.
Hi, I'm
put
the
it-
Pro Football Hall of Fame receiver class. Nice to meet
We
you.
don't respect receivers, but we put in old dudes who we should have put in decades ago just to not put in new guys.
All right, well, we're going for our longest episode of the year, so here we go. Last 3 for fair or fade. AJ Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster. They were going at it on Twitter.
You are not him, sir. You are not him.
AJ Brown said Juju was almost out the league before Patrick Mahomes saved him, TikTok boy.
True, he is TikTok boy.
So fair or fade, AJ Brown coming at Juju.
I mean, don't think Juju soft because he is Polynesian and black, and he went to Long Beach Poly. He played with a broken hand. He will fuck you up. Like all that TikTok, his squabbles is real. I just have to respect this gangster because, like, again, he's Polynesian. He came from a big ass family. He's like the breadwinner. USC wasn't even going to use him as a receiver. He's supposed to play safety.
Bro, AJ Brown is just like low key trying to.
But AJ Brown was totally right. You were never a number one receiver.
AJ Brown is right. But what I'm saying is,
He didn't have to put out that bullshit
Brown
Valentine's card.
AJ Brown is trying to put himself in that Brandon Marshall, Des Bryant category where it's like, bro, you're nice, but as soon as you stop being nice, no, we're not gonna fuck with you, bro. And the fans are not even gonna fuck with you. So I don't know if that's what his brand wants to be. Cool, like I respect it because his game is good right now. But guess what? Devontae Smith is gonna need a fat contract soon. Jalen's gonna need a contract soon. They're gonna figure out what they're gonna do with all those running backs. So don't be surprised if you're getting traded again, AJ, in a year or two, because you might be that Brandon
Some of the
Cooks.
Patriots, brother.
He's a number one
He
receiver,
was
but
a Pats
he's
fan
not a
when he was
leader.
younger.
Damn, he's a
So,
pass around. That's
you know,
cold.
fuck it.
That's true.
throw away.
He grew up a
You're not a number one receiver. You a throwaway.
Why
It's
all-
gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
It probably won't be.
Not that I've been listening to that all week.
It's fucked up.
I agree with what he said, and like I just think that it's kind of like it was kind of just a joke, and maybe he shouldn't have taken it that personally. But I do agree with him though.
Nah, you can't say something like that right after we lose the Super Bowl. I'd fight you. I'd run down on you and your whole family if you said some shit like that to me.
Yeah, but
like James Bradbury took the high road.
Like, it kind of just made him look like a sore loser, though.
But he's a sore winner.
I don't know.
You don't gloat from the front. That's just rude and tasteless.
I think it's like an everyone sucks in this situation kind of vibe to me. He shouldn't have done
his guys came to his defense. That's what you're supposed to do.
I think AJ's been getting some Lane Kiffin mentorship.
He's like, I watched you do tape. He's not that guy. He ran a 4.55.
He just said, "Fuck them kids, bro."
Yeah, pretty much. AJ Brown don't give a fuck, man. Like,
AJ Brown ran a 4.49. He like, yeah,
I'm not supposed to be here, but I am. So fuck y'all.
He said, "Bro, you know the receiver tree I come from." So honestly, we just need to do celebrity boxing. I need to see Juju versus AJ Brown.
All right. Next, we got
bring back player faves.
We got Melvin Gordon versus the Broncos fans. Melvin Gordon versus I've been talking for 2.5 hours. Let me be. Fuck.
You couldn't talk before the microphone.
All right. Melvin Gordon versus Broncos fans. Basically, everyone was talking shit about Melvin Gordon. They're like, I forgot Melvin Gordon was on the Chiefs. Melvin Gordon got a ring.
Me too.
And he took a pic and was like, yeah, I got carried. Fuck all y'all. I got a ring.
He said, this time I did all the carrying. I finally... Man, good for him. And Ronald Jones, who wanted to be traded.
Honestly, yeah, respect.
But you were just saying Super Bowl rings are overrated.
Fuck them fans. Man, if I can get a Super Bowl ring right now,
yeah,
I'm coming in here with that shit on my finger, dog.
Yeah, but they're overrated. I don't have to do anything. Fuck it, dude.
I'm going to just come to your house on a random day you cooking dinner and just put my Super Bowl ring on the table and expect to get fed first, Pete. I'm going to just look at you like...
If you had a Super Bowl ring, I'll feed you first.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
I'm pulling up with the Super, especially let's say it's a Raiders Super Bowl ring. Put that shit on my finger, dog.
And the last one,
you're paying everywhere we go.
That shit probably will have rust on it at this point.
I don't know if I'm gonna be allowed to see it. I might have to make Isaiah a Chiefs fan.
All right.
An Eagles fan.
The last one we already talked about a little bit, but Darius Slay, he was on a podcast and he was talking about that call. He's talking about Bradbury. He's like, yeah, Bradbury's a stand-up guy for saying that he held, because honestly, I would have said the same shit. But the truth is, we hold on every play. He's like, I hold on every single play, bro. Like
he's all bro.
There's holding on every single play. You can call holding on any play. So yeah, man, Darius Slay holding on every play. Is that fair or fade?
That's fair, bro. We're linemen. Linemen hold every fucking play. Like being a lineman is just a physical assault every 3 to 8 seconds.
All right. Rants. Nikki, Lucas, who wants to go first? Go ahead.
Even talk about Ant-Man or, the Super Bowl halftime show.
Whatever you want to talk about.
Just hope we don't take another guard in this year's draft, so that would be stupid.
Jackson Kirkland is nice out of Washington.
Is he in this draft? Maybe.
Yeah, he played at Washington. He played tackle and guard.
Yeah, but I'm not taking a guard at 14. Crazy, man.
I mean, that Osiris Torrance dude.
It's either
the Florida
guard.
Listen,
man. It's either Devin Witherspoon, Brian Branch, trade down your receiver. Like, that's about it. I don't care about the guards or the tackles. I mean, they're probably already going to be off the board anyway. So, yeah, that's what I would do. So I'm just saying, yeah, please don't take another guard. That's it.
Nikki?
Yeah, I agree. I hope we don't either.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. This week for me has been pretty quiet. I mean, I've been sick again for like the millionth time. I don't know if it's something in the LA air or I'm just built like weak. I think it's just the latter. But I'm sick. I'm sick and tired of getting so many, having such a horrible immune system. And I know that there's really no way to actually improve it, even though that there's all these stupid little, websites and whatever. Ooh, this turmeric milkshake and your whatever, and immunity boost. It's all just BS. Like, it's not.
All right, that's my influence.
It's MLM shit, practically. Like, there's nothing that can long-term boost your immunity. There's been no proven studies that show any type of holistic medicine long-term boosts your immunity longer than a couple of days. So clearly I'm just fucked for life. So that's cool. Other than that, I'm going to a golf tournament this weekend here in LA. It's at Riviera, if y'all know where that is. It's called the Genesis Invitational. I'm going on Sunday for the final round to see my boy Rory McIlroy pull out another dub.
Damn.
I know only the first round is over, but my boy gonna pull out another doubloon. You know it. Tiger Woods made his professional comeback today at the tournament, which was interesting, and it drew a lot of crowds. And
didn't he just retire like a year ago? Like, how long was he really retired? Like a year or two?
He doesn't retire.
He said he was going to take some rest.
He has like chronic and various injuries.
Well, it is chronic alcohol syndrome, which he just crashes. Chronic
sexaholic.
He has chronic cheating. / alcohol syndrome.
Tiger Woods likes milfs, Lucas.
I'm not going to sit here and defend him. I do not like Tiger Woods whatsoever.
Tiger Woods.
But he is.
His wife. His baby mom, sister is the baby mom.
Probably more than one.
His sister, his baby mom's sister, is married. Has kids with Blake Griffin and Matt Leinart.
Damn.
And I think is married to the
fucking Matt
the
Leinart.
old Dolphins tight end.
Yeah.
That's a long
Jordan Campbell?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Jordan
Campbell. Jordan something.
Yeah, he went to BYU.
Yeah. So their
Jordan
whole
Cameron.
all their kids
Jordan Cameron.
mad athletic genes. So all the cousins they be having some epic fucking family picnic
So
games.
Tiger Woods' kids
are cousins to Blake Griffin's kids and Matt Leinart's kids and fucking Jordan's whatever his name is.
Jordan Cameron.
Yeah. Jordan Cameron. There you
Former
go.
Browns tight end.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn.
There you go.
That's wild.
Yep.
Anywho, whether my personal qualms with Tiger Woods doesn't matter. I do hope that he plays well tomorrow because he needs to make the cut. And hear me out. He needs to make the cut because I need him to play into the weekend because I need him because he always draws the largest crowds because he's the GOAT, right? So everyone's going to go watch him. I need him to make the
ESPN
cut,
LA usually
so
be
he
out
draws
there
all the
too.
crowds.
You might see ESPN LA out there.
I can stalk Rory McIlroy all day easier because I don't want to have to shove through 6 deep crowds of people salivating over Tiger Woods just to get to Rory McIlroy. So hopefully he makes the cut just to draw around crowds and see him. I guess even though I don't really fuck with him like that, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited about that. Other than that, that's pretty much it.
All right, go ahead, Kenny.
I could never sit and watch golf. I just couldn't.
Golf is interesting. It really is.
I could.
Well,
I could watch badminton. That's more entertaining.
I could watch golf.
Badminton is mad entertaining. I can't.
I can watch golf. I could drink and watch golf.
I'm saying okay. If I
couldn't
can't
watch it on TV, I could watch it in person.
if I can't drink and eat and watch golf and fuck around with my friends, then I couldn't do it. I couldn't watch golf sober.
I mean, you could fuck around with your friends. You just got to do it at a lesser volume. But
yeah, we're not doing that.
yeah, your inside voice is
My inside voice. I'm not using my inside voice
it's
outside.
people's party voice.
See, I see how people are diehard baseball fans and then turn right around
I love
and
baseball.
then just like shit on golf and say it's they'd rather watch paint dry.
Yeah, no,
You can be
that's
loud.
worse.
You can
It's
be
the same
louder in
shit.
baseball. No, it's not. Baseball, you can be much
My
louder.
brother in Christ, baseball is the most boring thing to ever grace the
That's a
United
goddamn
States.
lie.
bro.
That's a
It's
goddamn
terrible
lie.
to watch.
You're uncouth.
Nah, bro. I'd rather watch golf,
It is
honestly.
so terrible to watch.
No, it's not.
So terrible. To watch.
What's your team?
And golf, you're like more immersed in it. You're like in it. You're like part of it.
Baseball.
I fuck with the Red Sox. I mean,
All right,
So,
Kenny.
I've been to Red Sox games. They're fun as fuck.
Let Kenny do
You
his
tripping.
rant because we're like way over time.
Fenway's actually really fun.
it's Fenway's awesome. You know, the green monitor, all the vibes. Like, it's a very interesting experience.
Ice cream.
But I could not like just go to the games because I just want to watch baseball. I know everything about baseball. I was forced to watch it growing up. My brother played it. I understand the game. It's just not fun. It's a little tad better in person, and I also just can't do it though. It just takes years off my life.
Interesting. All right, so I'm gonna be 31 this Sunday. Yeah, I've been through a lot of shit. I've been through a lot of wars, seen a lot of things.
Do you have any plans this Sunday?
Guys, let's not ad-lib on Kenny so he can actually get through this.
I'm gonna go see Ant-Man and the Wasp. I might go see it tomorrow. It looks alright. Definitely probably gonna hit the strip club. Definitely gonna be doing some drinking and eating near a beach and getting free food and shit for my birthday. My Cash App is actually, you know what? Shit, you can just Zelle me money if you want to. Cash App for anyone listening is Kenny FJ Beasy. So yeah. Kenny FJ Beasy. That's my Cash App. $ Kenny FJ Beasy.
You probably made that with Jordan in the room, bro.
I probably did.
Oh my god!
I think I got a Cash App because you told me about it. I don't remember. But yeah,
You told me about Cash App. You got Cash App because Joe Budden had the Cash App. And that was
Nah,
when
I
he
think-
first started. That was when he was
I
like
had-
his early days of his
Joe Budden.
podcast, and he was like, "Yeah, if you guys like this, you can Cash App us."
I had Cash App before
on,
that, but
man.
then once I realized Joe Budden had Cash App, I was like, oh shit, I'm on to something. Yeah, I told you.
Fucking Joe Budden, dude.
But yeah, fuck Joe Budden.
Oh god.
No, I'm just kidding. Fuck Mouse Jones, I guess, because that's the dude he was talking about. Bottom line is, yeah, man, I'm just on all the shit I've been through in my life. Like, things are good right now. It's kind of dope to just be able to look back and be like, wow, I went through a bunch of shit. Like, now that I'm 31, a lot of shit don't even really seem that serious. Like, shit I thought was like a deal breaker is like doesn't even really matter anymore. So I guess with age truly comes wisdom. Thankfully, I still got a baby face. I got my hair cut like 3 hours, like right before the show started. So my shit is crisp, like just super crisp. I got work tomorrow. It's an overnight shift, so that's gonna be dope. Be getting back in the gym, so it's gonna be a long journey, but fuck it, I'm doing it because it needs to be done. Shout out to my nephew Isaiah. Sometimes he's a pain in the ass. This week he really liked me though, so you know it's cool. He's Gemini, like different person, depends on who you're dealing with.
Here we go with that shit again.
It's true though.
All right, can you guys
But,
hurry up? I got a whole fucking article to write, man. I got work tomorrow. I got to do business. I got a lot of shit going on.
Well, don't write it on Gemini's, man.
I didn't
Okay.
even rag on Gemini.
It's
this
11
time.
o'clock, sir.
I'm pretty much done. I was done. He just came in and said that shit.
All right, man.
I'm hungry as fuck.
Well, I had a long ass fucking week. My week is still going.
Mhm.
I got a fucking article to turn in tomorrow. I barely started on it.
Or you look like Travis
I got a-
Dye right now.
I got a new business meeting
Why do you-
tomorrow.
why do you-
My first
You
new
should
business.
use Chat GPT for
Nah,
your
fuck
paper,
you.
for your
That's some bullshit.
bro.
I don't believe in that AI bullshit.
Here we go. Now he's getting me started. Yeah, listen to you. All you fuck people out there who are afraid of AI, fucking grow up, bro. AI is all around you. AI is in your social media. It's in when you transcribe your notes. It's how you get your algorithm. It's how you search. AI is fucking everywhere. It's how we're recording this podcast. It's what speaker uses to upscale the fucking podcast. It's what the microphones use to upscale the podcast. It's in your car. It's what your lane assist is.
It's already inside you.
AI is fucking everywhere, bro. So
AI's already
it's in your
inside you
fucking
manifesting?
mail. You're getting sent fucking mail, automated shit. Like, bro, AI is fucking everywhere. Just accept it. And instead of being afraid of it, learn how to use it and learn how to make it better. And hopefully AI will make it so that these fucking bullshit ass media companies will stop trying to fucking pay people zero to nothing to fucking do a bunch of shit, and that they can actually prioritize hiring more decision makers and more people to actually do work.
When they just have AI do that?
But yeah, let me get off my fucking pedestal, because I mean it's still got a long way to go to where it's actually functional. But yeah, it's now at the point to where you can easily access it as a consumer good and use it in your everyday life. But that doesn't mean you should be afraid of it. That just means you need to be more educated. All right. Anyways, back to my week. I got a lot of shit to do. I got a new business meeting tomorrow, my first one, so I'm kind of nervous about that, but we'll see how it goes. And then I'm just trying to get a fucking bonus, bro. And
how's the newsletter?
Fuck. Get me started on that. I need
maybe
to get
you
that
should
going.
get started on it. You feel better.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm missing in my life. Fucking anxiety.
The West Coast is missing it.
Thanks for being the voice of my anxiety today, Kenny.
You're welcome. I'm your innermost thoughts.
Anyways, outside of that, fuck, there was something else I was going to talk about. Yeah. Oh, yeah. These fucking bullshit ass pitches I've been getting since fucking Super Bowl. I don't know why some of these fucking PR people are so fucking bad, bro. Like, honestly, I go back and forth about PR. Some days I like it. Most days I don't. But honestly, I get these fucking pitches and I'm like, bro, who the fuck is paying these people money? And who the fuck are these companies? And who the fuck are these founders? And where are they getting the money to pay for fucking PR? Because I have these established brands that are like 10, 20, 50 years old that are fucking bitching about a few $1,000s. So, like, I don't know how the fuck these tiny-ass companies nobody's ever heard of are affording PR. But I digress. It's just crazy to me because I don't know why some of these people have my personal email, why some of them have my fucking PR work email. But if they did their research, they would know. One, I don't really even do that much news anymore. Two, I mostly do NFL. I don't really do that much NBA anymore. And three, I'm most likely not going to write or talk about half the shit that they pitched me on this fucking podcast. So, yeah. Again, I don't know what the fuck these PR folk are doing, but hopefully they can get better because they're part of the reason why fucking journalists are so grouchy all the time. And sometimes they come at me and I'm like, yo, you need to calm down because you don't know me. I'm not a regular fucking publicist, bro. You can check my fucking credentials. You can Google me, sir. Because some of these journalists be getting out of hand. I'm like, bro, like... And then they'll come at me sideways and I'll be like, yo, like, I wasn't even coming at you like that. Like, I was just trying to do my job, bro. Like,
and they'll flame you on a Twitter thread,
and they're like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I just get so many bad pitches. And I'm just like, oh, and I'm just like, yeah, I get it. I get them too.
My cousin, the head coach of the Boise State beat. That's what you should say.
I'm a Matador and a Bronco for life. You smut.
Yeah. But that was funny when I told Gerald Skinner that. He was like, oh, that's your cousin? He's like, I'm about to text him right now. I'm about to be like, I met your cousin, bro. What's your name again? I was like, Pete. He's like, man, I'm about to text him. I met your cousin Pete right now, bro.
Peter D. Camarillo.
Like, yeah, man, it's my second cousin, bro. It's not even like far cousins. Like, my mom and him are first cousins. Like, his dad is my mom's fucking godfather. Bro. My little brother's named after his dad.
Okay. That's dope.
Philip's named after his dad. Because his dad almost died when Philip was born.
What?
Speaking of, damn.
Yeah, he got a gallbladder. He got his gallbladder out and they like left the tool in there and he got an infection.
Fuck.
Sued them, yeah. Corona Memorial. Don't ever go there.
Just like Gardena Memorial. Don't ever go there.
And the last thing I was going to say is the NBA trade deadline went down since we last talked. Russell Westbrook finally got traded from the Lakers, and he's playing the field.
Bought out.
Might go to Miami, might go to a couple different places. I'm hoping he goes to the Clippers, bro, because Clippers fans are a lot different than Lakers fans. His family could actually come to the game and not get threatened. We need a point guard. I don't know why they let John Wall go. They should have given him more time. He was balling when he was playing. I mean, he doesn't play defense, but Russ doesn't either. I'm happy Eric Gordon is back, though. I've been wanting that to happen for a while. I got him on my wall. He's an OG Clipper. A lot of people don't even realize that he was drafted by them.
Out of Indiana.
And he's the reason why we got Chris Paul and the reason why we've been whipping the Lakers' ass for 15 years. So it's good to see him come back.
It's really been 15 years?
Yeah. And
God damn.
fucking Kevin Love got bought out, so I'm excited to see where he goes. People are saying Miami, but I hope he comes back out west somewhere.
Boston.
Yeah, Boston.
Sick.
And then, yeah, man, the NBA's
Kevin
pretty crazy
Durant.
right now. Kevin Durant went to the Suns. I mean, it's pretty much their league to lose now at this point. They just got to stay healthy. Which
Lakers
is
got
a
Mo
big if.
Bamba.
And Steph's hurt, so that's also kind of opened things up. The Lakers are not going to make it, even though LeBron set the record. He kind of seems like he checked out right after that. There's reports of him and AD having beef.
He's just padding his stats now.
And, I mean, I like what they did at the deadline. Like, they for sure got younger and they got better, but, like, they're still not going to be a championship player. So, they got other shit to go figure out.
On top of that, they brought in a dude who's fucking Scottie Pippen Jr.'s mom. So there's that. His mom's a whore. His mom is a horrible bitch. Larsa Pippen is a horrible human being. Like a slum bottom of the fucking bucket scum human being. And you're a shitty mom. How you fucking all your son's teammates, bitch? You're a bum.
That's weird as hell.
Like, she's a horrible person.
I thought she was with Jordan's son or whatever.
Bro, she was. And now she's dating fucking a dude who's literally got traded to the Lakers.
This is the same season.
Malik
It's the same season.
Yes.
That wasn't even last year.
Yes, this was like 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Wow.
How you go after Michael Jordan's son? How you have the son of your former teammate? Like, the fuck, bro?
I saw a fucking TikTok that was wrong, bro.
Larsa Pippen is a
TikTok
bum.
that was wrong, bro. It was some dude who came and he was like, "Oh, babe, you got the NBA game on?" She's like, "Yeah, my dad played in the NBA." And they're like, "Oh, cool. Who's your dad?" Dwayne Wade. The dude just looks and he's like, "I'm out."
We shouldn't say Reggie Diaz. That'd have been fucked up.
Damn.
But yeah,
That's almost as fucked up.
Fucked up, but funny.
That's almost as fucked up as Alvin Kamara getting indicted for that assault in 2022.
Maybe he'll be a Raider. It happened in Vegas.
They have no offense without Alvin Kamara.
There you go. Let Josh Jacobs go. Just get Kamara.
Damn, Josh Jacobs really being Filipino, like, wow.
Dude, my homie from the Filipino channel even interviewed
It
him.
explains why he has so many fucking kids, too, now. Explains a lot.
Yeah, like he's really
They're family
Filipino.
oriented. Like, Filipinos are super fucking family oriented.
He's really
You have a family of
Filipino.
50 people, and I know all those motherfuckers are cousins. You pick on the wrong Filipino, you get jumped by 80 people. Don't say shit.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's real.
Yeah, that's
Whole lot
what
of
my
gang
grandfather
shit.
found out because all of his tennis buddies are Filipino out in Jersey, and he literally friends with the only Filipinos there.
All right, y'all. Well, this is Touchdowns and Tangents. Thank you for listening to us.
Happy
this
Black
2.5
History Month.
hour show. Catch it on touchdownsandtangents.com. TDs_tangents on Twitter and Instagram. Shout out to your favorite podcast app. Shout out to FBC Radio, F Squad affiliates, everyone who fucked with us. Have a great week. We are out. Peace.
In my cash app, Kitty FJ Beezy.
Shout out Philippines.